I used to be somebody before that freak Ayuz sent his army south and ruined everything. We had a nice racket going on in the land of the Freelords, or what the rest of the Falanes calls the Bandit Kingdoms. We had a territory we ran, and we hustled and stole what we could from who we could. Sure, we fought amongst ourselves, and I'd just as soon stick my dagger into someone from the Freelords as anywhere else. But we always banded together when an outside force threatened all of our businesses. But all that changed when Ayuz came a-calling. Half of the Freelords joined forces with Ayuz to save their skins, and the other half got wiped out or sent packing to the other lands, or down into the rift. I was no hero, and neither were any of my mates. So after the massacre of Steelbone Meadows, we did what any guys in our situation would have done. We hightailed it out of there. The only problem is that everywhere we went, there were old enemies waiting. After finally getting corralled by the Ernst soldiers, I was left to rot in a dungeon, waiting for them to decide what to do with me. The way the guards look at us, I don't think we're gonna like what it is they have in store.
And we're live. Welcome, everybody.
Hello and welcome.
Hello!
Welcome to Return to the Bandit Kingdoms episode.
To the Bandit Kingdoms.
Oh man, somebody knows Spanish. Say it's day 23. See, I'm still in this
Vintage. Yeah.
Episode Michael Jordan.
Ooh, yes. Yeah, the goat.
Oh, yeah. I was never a fan, I gotta say.
Well,
Oh, shit, we're on. Hey, guys.
yeah, live.
Do you love basketball? Do you love Spanish? Then you're in the right place because it's Return to the Bandit Kingdoms.
It is Return to
time.
the Bandit Kingdoms. I'm always left to center on that one. Let's
You
see
know
if
what? You're gonna have to live with it because
I guess so. And see, I moved in. I don't see a difference really.
it's
Anyway,
not-
hey everybody, how you
I'm
doing?
just gonna put it so all you can see is just half your face, and the rest of it just your books on your wall.
That would be kind of cool. That'd be very artsy.
Yeah, a little avant-garde.
Yeah. I would be Polish. That's Polish that you just said right there, right?
That was French.
I know. All right. So, hey, welcome to Return to the Bandit Kingdoms, episode 23. I am Will DM, the Dungeon Master. And you know what I was thinking last time? Did we introduce everybody?
We did not introduce ourselves. We were so excited.
Wow.
And we were too busy bullshitting early on that we totally
I find
forgot
that
to do
hard
it.
to believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Well,
think
with
we're
that-
also super late starting.
We were a little late starting.
Yeah. I find that hard to believe as well.
I mean, no later than we were today, though, I suppose. And yet we still feel no urgency to get things going. It's amazing.
That's right. Well, you know, you gotta you break them in. You know,
Ease into it.
Ease them into the episode. You gotta just ease it in there.
It's like when you're playing at home around the table, you chat, you drink, you have some fun, and then you get going. This is like it's our virtual table.
Yes.
Roll
yes.
20 if you'd like to be a sponsor. We'd love to have you.
We would take anybody as a sponsor. Really.
Yeah, seriously. Anyone who wants to throw us a couple bucks, we'll take it. We'll shill for whatever you want us to.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Preparation H, if you'd like to be a sponsor.
That's right. Shameless plugs can't be had here. All right, well, let's go ahead. Like I said, I'm Will DM. I'm the Dungeon Master for this Return to the Bandit Kingdoms. Let's start off. We'll go ahead and introduce everybody. I see that Steve turned off his...
I'm here.
No, I was going to say you were on mute, and then you turned
but he can switch it on and off with the speed of lightning.
Yep.
So anyway, hey, Steve, why don't you tell everybody about yourself and who you're playing?
Sure. I'm Steve, and I will be playing Wyndon, a self-interested and not very nice guy, and just trying to get through all this alive and hopefully get his soul back and make a lot of money.
I don't know. I think he's a nice guy. I think you're too nice of a guy not to have it like ooze into the character to a certain extent.
I don't know.
He's not
I think
aggressive, but,
he's not necessarily a bad guy, but I don't know that I'd call him a nice guy because I
No,
agree
he's
with
not
the
a-
self-interested. Like he's looking out for
Very
number
self-
one.
Very self-interested. Exactly. Everything he does is to better or
Yeah.
himself or keep himself from.
Like
Well,
if you think about it, he's never helped anybody.
Okay, but keep in mind that is keeping with the you say being on brand. This is
Oh yeah, no, it's-
return to the
yeah.
Bandit Kingdom.
It would
So
be
we're good with that.
disappointing if he
Grading
would,
on the bandit curve, he's a nice guy.
There you
Fair
go.
enough, yeah. But it would be disappointing if he was that nice.
Yes.
Yeah, he's probably the nicest one of all of us. I mean, if we were to rank him, and I was going to go ask one of us for help,
But I
I'd
think
probably go
it's-
to Steve's character for help.
But I think it's most. But I don't think he'd actually give it when you went to him. I
Sure.
think that's all part of the ploy. He just doesn't want people going after him. That's
You just-
that's my
He
take
probably
on the
would
character.
help you, but he would probably help you to death.
Yeah. The last time Silverwolf
of-
helped somebody, he helped a guy off a building and wound up falling on him and crushing his skull on the pavement below. So
Yeah, that's only been one person. So speaking of Jarrus, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
Oh, sure. My name is Jarrus. I play Raleigh / Morgan. Raleigh is a foolish, sort of easygoing character. Morgan is a little bit smarter, probably not quite as interesting. I don't know. I think Raleigh is the funnier of the two. And
Well, he's
yeah, I
funnier,
don't
but
know.
I
We're
would
doing
say
some
that
bandit
Morgan's
shit.
interesting.
Right. Alrighty. Michael, your turn.
I am Michael, and I am playing Ash, a cleric, just a nice, gentle sort of cleric who
Gentle
likes to carry
soul.
around dead bodies and animate them. Talks to
That's
ghosts.
true. Yeah, that's
we
true.
all have our quirks.
Yeah, just little things, yeah.
Ooh, I got a sneeze coming. Go ahead.
I guess it's my turn. Hey, everybody, I'm Adam. Allergy free. Adam is what they call me. I'm playing Silver Wolf, the Ranger / Barbarian. He's got some anger management issues, but he's had a rough life.
Totally.
Every time he tries to be nice, he seems to get meaner to people. But yeah, that's about it. He's looking forward to attacking some orcs because what's
Yeah.
not fun about that?
And you're definitely going to get a chance. But before we get into that and get into the recap, the lovely Verona has provided us the word of the day,
Oh.
which is
So now,
Rat.
like Pee-wee's Playhouse, if anybody remembers that. Are we supposed
I
to
was
just
just
every
talking about
time we say the word of the day, are we supposed to scream?
dude, that would be awesome. If you guys could actually remember the
We're
word
not
of the
gonna
day,
remember that.
I would be impressed. So the word of the day is rash, like most of your plans and impulses.
Oh,
And,
Rash.
rash.
Rash,
Yes.
yeah.
Rash or
I guess-
brash?
It could also be, yes, a
Yeah,
skin
rash.
irritation.
I don't know. You know what? I guess I don't know. I'll have to check with Verona.
Oh,
So this is either being impulsive or scratching oneself. It's one of the two. So if you know the language, sure, go ahead and put it in the chat. Say which one it is. Okay. So we got Swedish, which is utislag.
I think that was your best one yet.
Did you like that one?
That
Okay.
was, yeah.
All right.
That
Wait,
was the
there's
most
more.
natural
There's
sounding.
Polish, which is pochoni. And then I'm going to mess this one up. Latin, which is temiririos.
Messing
Ah.
up Latin is,
You know
there's
what?
no
You
one
should have
around who
started
can
there
correct
and
you.
moved your way to Swedish and ended on a high
Right.
note because this was. That was
Okay.
Oh,
See,
damn.
Verona said in chat, they are the impulsive type. So there you go. So now, if you're ever in those cultures and you want to say somebody's impulsive, there you go.
Yeah,
Courtesy
I think
of
we've all
Return to the
remembered it,
Bandit.
and we can all use it now in casual conversation.
Yes, that's right. And anytime you go, those guys in the Return to the Bandit Kingdoms, their characters are utislag.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you'll know what's being talked about. There you go.
Yep.
Okay, so we're let me go ahead and do a quick recap so that we can then just dive right in and get into things because we're right picking up with a very interesting part. So the Pressed Ganged Opportunists have been working diligently within the Bandit Kingdoms to disrupt Iusian goings-ons and workings in the hopes of winning their souls back. They had mucked around in Rook Roost for a while until that started to fall apart, and then a civil war broke out there. Took their show on the road, and then along they had decided that they were going to go to the Rift, and then along the way they would stop back at Kinemeet, which had been turned into like a slave distribution center. As they were going there, they ran into some old Jarhasian mercenaries, a mercenary troop, and led by, let's see, anybody remember his name?
No.
See, and this is why I don't know that you guys...
Sir Calvert.
Sir Calvert, okay.
I just listened to this like this morning, too. You think
it would think. And that's why I was saying is like, I know you guys won't remember the word of the day, so I'm okay with that.
The word of the day is rash.
Rash.
Nobody fucking screamed.
It was bully last week.
It was bully last week, correct? So Lord Calvert, who is going around, and he himself and his mercenary troop, or they take sorties out of Dimri, and they themselves do the same thing, pretty much disrupting the Iusians. So Lord Calvert was all about it. He was very impressed with your guys' idea. He was impressed too that you had no plan and were willing to throw yourself into Kinemeet and see what would happen. So he actually took you on his, gave you some of his horses and escorted you to the outskirts of Kinemeet, the now occupied once capital of the kingdom of Jorhas in the Bandit Kingdoms. You guys went to the gates using your magics to appear as an orc and with cold feet, if I'm not mistaken, and using
Calvin's got cold feet.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
And using the Iusian priest cloaks that you'd been given many episodes ago, and had kept a hold of.
You can find those on YouTube /Mr. AtomPL.
That's right. All the back
or on
back episodes.
podcast wherever you listen to podcasts.
Mm-hmm. I thought we could buy some Iusian cloaks. I'd buy an Iusian cloak.
Right. It's sort of like a Holocaust cloak. There, I spit it out. All right. So you able to
that was in English.
Yes. You were able to basically I don't know, it wasn't bribe. What would you call it? You talk shit and got in the door because of your cloaks and
talked him into it from sparkling
and
personality.
So you'd gotten into the city. We're being escorted towards the main keep. Now, this is morning time when it's happening. The city pretty much is asleep, but you're being escorted to the keep to visit with whoever's the main blood fist orc in charge here. And Lord Calvert said he would try and raise a distraction outside of the city to help you in your endeavors after you'd gone in. So that's where we're picking up. You guys are actually being led through the streets by these orcs, and that's where we'll go. So let me go ahead and I'll get that map.
And I think we had sort of ended with us like silently communicating with who wanted to take down our.
That's
guard.
That's exactly what you guys were doing. Wyndon was giving everybody the silent, sort of thing.
Since there's no one around right now.
Right, and so.
And then Ash's eyes actually went red, and his fangs kind of grew as his vampiric abilities manifested.
So, okay, so because nobody had said anything, it's just kind of, did you guys all? I take it did you nod at each other like, yeah, let's do this? Is that what
there was some sort of indication that we were gonna fuck shit up.
Yes,
I think it was Wyndon. I think Wyndon gave us the nod or the high sign, whatever it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So let's see here. Do you guys see on the map there?
Yeah.
Okay. There's 4 horses and then there's your tokens. Go ahead and you can put your token by where your horsey is. Okay. So
zoom in a little for the audience here.
that's a good idea.
I don't have control of mine.
Nope.
Nope.
Me neither.
No.
You guys don't have control. You know why?
I'll just my own.
That's because I put them out. Generally, when I do. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. I'm a trained individual. I went to Roll20 school, and Michael, you have control of yours now.
Be nice to each other. You're brothers, goddammit.
Right?
Fucking cats, man.
I love it. You sounded like my mom, dude. Back when my brother and I used to go at it. There used to be a thing where if I wasn't allowed to rat on my brother either. If I ratted on my brother, we would both get in trouble.
Nobody likes a rat.
Yeah.
That's, my eldest is the same way. Like, she'll come in and tattle. I'd be like, all right, well, you can go to timeout for doing the thing, and you can go to timeout for tattling.
Tattling. There you go. Okay, you guys should all have control of your tokens now.
So are there this many orcs with us? I thought it was only like the 1 or 2 guys.
No, because remember there was like just over a dozen at the wall.
Right.
So like
Yeah,
they kind of split to is basically when it ended up happening there. So oh look, there was your background. I saw your background.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on some stuff, and we could just continue with the narrative.
Okay, so
you can see, the audience can see everything that I do here at all times.
Yes,
and you know what? There's full
the beauty of it.
transparency between me and the audience. They want to see my background, they can see my background. They want to see the character sheet, they can see the character sheet.
And that's the way it should be. Open and honest for everybody.
Yeah.
Michael, did I do it? Did I not do it right? Do you have control or no of your token?
No,
there?
you're fine, or I'm fine, I guess.
Okay.
Am I supposed to be doing something
Supposed
with
to
it?
be on
I
a
guess.
horse.
Oh yeah, you were just
I
picking
didn't,
the horse, and
I didn't catch that part, I guess.
that's all right.
So there's 4 in front of us and 2 behind us then?
Correct. Because here's the thing, it's like, sure, you guys came in and you bullshitted your way through the doors, got your Iusian cloaks. They, like I said before, they don't fucking trust you guys still. It's like they don't know you from Adam. Dum-dum-dum.
So let's see. If we okay, I thought it was only like 1 or 2 guys with us, so that alters things a bit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Take them all.
Yeah, you're not afraid of a couple of orcs, are you, man?
I'm afraid of a city full of orcs. That's what I'm afraid
But it's
of.
early morning. Remember, you guys came in here. Basically, it's the crack of dawn, and all of the blah blah blah. Orcs are pretty much sleeping.
Did you give us temporary hit points, Michael?
I did.
5. Yeah,
You
5.
did,
Right?
right? So I'm gonna put that back.
Okay. I mean, if we could quietly take. Oh man. Okay.
Well, okay. So this is how we're gonna do it. So start Wyndon looking, and everybody notice. So when you look over at whoever, and what are you doing? Because you're giving them the eye, but how are you giving them the eye? Because everybody kind of understood what
I think
you
it's
were
like a
saying.
sultry
So,
Liz Tyler.
Raleigh looks right at him, and he gives him double thumbs up as the orc, and he casts Enemies Abound.
Excellent.
On, one of the orcs in front, and when he does, he loses concentration on Alter Self, so he just goes back to Raleigh, just orc to person.
Okay, that's beautiful. I love it. Okay, so let's go ahead.
Who's the scariest looking? Is there one that just looks scarier than the others?
Let me clear this here. Oop. There we go. Okay. No, they all look pretty scary. I mean, they all look like.
I think we should start with the ones behind us, since they're the ones who are closest to the wall. And if
Enemies Abound is just going to make one of these guys randomly start attacking his friends, and they don't know that I like.
Oh, okay.
I remember that. That's a good spell.
So yeah, so I'm gonna target any one of those 4 just because there's the most enemies around him.
Gotcha.
Because there's a chance they could still target us. They basically attack at random.
That's
But
not
if there's 3 guys right next to him, our odds are good. But yeah, so I need an intelligence saving throw. The DC is 15.
DC is 15. Gotcha. Hold on one
If a
second. Here.
freaking orc
There
beats
it
a
is.
DC 15 intelligence save, I'm gonna be
I don't
pissed.
know. They're very smart creatures.
it
They
could
read
happen.
a lot.
So let me
Watch
see.
the news, so they're well informed.
They vote.
Okay.
They've-
You said it's
I
it's
saw a whole shitload of orcs. Maybe just ugly people, but at the polling place, I couldn't tell.
it was a wisdom, right?
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Oh, intelligence. Oh, that's even
Okay.
worse. Let me
Well,
see.
still
Hold
an
on.
18.
Son of a
Uh,
bitch.
Yeah, he's gonna make it. Yep.
No, it's 8 and 7. Yeah, he got a 16. He got a 16. So
Man.
and your DC is what? 15?
Yep.
15. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna nat roll 18s, what the fuck?
Yeah, man. Hey, man, I can't help it, man. It's just,
no,
you know,
it's fine.
these guys are they're up, and you know
Now
they're kind of pissed because they had pulled guard duty, you know. So
So Riley, you cast that like subtly, right?
Yep.
Okay, so then, cool. At least I didn't
He's
tip
still wearing a multicolored Technicoat thing.
him. Oh, and he's no longer
He's
an
no
ogre.
longer-
Oh, actually, hold on a second. So that's how do rules work? So if I try to cast a concentration spell and it fails,
Hmm.
You still
Yeah,
drop.
really
Still
fast.
lose your
Yeah, you
concentration.
still-
It's a good
It's like it
question,
happens
though.
first. And
okay,
then,
okay.
yeah.
When
Unfortunately.
you
Good
cast
question.
a spell that when you cast another spell that requires concentration, you lose the first one, whether it
Okay.
succeeds or fails.
Good question.
yeah.
I
Okay,
figured that was probably the case, but you know,
All right.
pleasant surprises happen sometimes.
Okay, so I'm missing Ash and Raleigh from the initiative order.
Well, it's because there's no need for initiative.
Oh, there's going to be. Let's go ahead and roll, and then you know if it doesn't happen, I'll get rid of it. It's all good. I got no problem with that. I'm multifaceted. I can do these things. I'm not chewing gum. Okay, and then there it is. Okay, let me go ahead and bam. Okay, so Wyndon, you gave the everybody the kill 'em eyes, and Raleigh got really excited about it. And it's your turn. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
He was so excited. It seems like he just dropped his orc form for no
Yes,
reason.
well-
Yes. Oh, no doubt. I totally forgot. So basically, you changed from orc into Raleigh.
Yeah.
Here's the question. If I remember correctly, Raleigh was not wearing one of the Iusian cloaks, correct? He was
No,
just
he
totally
was not.
the orc.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
He gave his to Ash to wear.
Okay,
Yep.
so the two orcs that are coming behind you both go, "Hey!" and point at him. But that's all that they do right now. It's
Yep.
enough, of course, to get the attention of the four orcs in front.
That's
They start
okay.
turning around and they're going, "Hey!" Okay, so that did happen. So now,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wyndon,
it was worth
Yep.
a shot.
Yeah.
it could have worked awesomely.
Could have.
You never know.
Okay, well, there goes that plan. So, I guess the jig, as they say, is up.
Mhm.
We had to hit these guys so hard now. All right, I'm gonna shoot at this one. Here we go. Here's one,
Well, there you go.
and that one I missed. Damn. Okay.
24 points is pretty darn good, though, right off the bat.
Hell yeah! Which guy you hitting?
This guy right here.
Okay, cool.
If only you did that when you were fighting me.
That guy's dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
if-
there you go. Nice job.
wait a minute, I misregarded. Never mind. Yep. So that's it.
Okay. Let me just double check that
and
hit
do I wanna
point
do anything?
total. Yeah. Okay.
Section. I think I will actually cast Expeditious Retreat as a bonus action.
I am completely shocked by this, sir.
So
Can you cast it on your horse? Or are you running
no,
that
it's
faster
stealth.
than your
the,
horse?
The range
Yeah.
is stealth, I'm
Okay.
afraid. So good thinking. I like the thinking though.
I am trying to help you out.
Okay, so that's me.
All right.
actually, since I can use a bonus. Oh wait, I actually am extremely mobile now. So
You are on a horse too, so
yeah.
He could jump off and run way faster than
Oh,
that
yeah.
fucking horse.
yeah.
Wyndon can win the Kentucky Derby at this point.
I don't know where I want to go though. Well, since
That's a good point.
You want to
Since that would-
stand your ground. These are just orcs. What are you afraid of, man? Take them out.
Um,
You already
yeah,
killed one.
there we
What kind
go.
of
I'm gonna
wizard
jump
are
off
you?
and run back here, and that way I can
kind.
intercept this guy if he goes for the wall. So, all right, that's me.
Okay, and you guys did wait until you turned a corner so that
Right.
you would be out of sight from the wall. So that was
Yes.
something that was established. Okay, so Ash, you're gonna float, right?
Now, I see all this happening, and I actually, saying before, the eyes go red and some fangs kind of come out as my I'll actually spur my horse forward a little bit there, then jump off it at the last possible, or when it's advantageous to be here,
Okay.
and then go after that guy.
All right, go ahead. Make an attack on him. I'll let you. Because I'm a nice guy. Let's see what we got there.
15.
I do believe that hits. Let me double check. Yes, it does.
For 9 or for 5, not 9, 5 necrotic damage.
Ow! Does not kill him, but he's not happy that you did it.
And that pain just screams up out of the ground right beside us. And
Oh,
goes
yes.
after him.
The chain.
Pain.
Let me go ahead.
One day
and
that
grab
chain's gonna do something cool.
Yep.
What are you talking about? He just sprang up out of the.
It just came up out of the ground and just
Yes,
kind
yeah.
of went right through him.
Today's the day, apparently.
For the audience and especially for those that listen on podcast, what happened is he just summoned his spiritual weapon, which takes on the form of what, Michael?
A bloody, rusty, nasty chain, similar to something you might find in Hellraiser.
There it is, right there. So I'll put it right there. Is that good?
Good.
Okay. Yeah.
That was a 22 for 12 more damage.
12 more damage? Oh my. Let's see if it does. Yeah, it gives it the little red circle of. All right, so. Oops, wrong thing. Get out of there. And whack! So the chain goes and it just flies through the air and acts like a buzzsaw and just whack, decapitates him, and he falls down and his head hits to the ground with a wet thump like a melon. Okay. Let's see, Wyndon was all worried, went running away. I mean, he's covering the retreat. Okay, so Silverwolf, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm ready for this. I just jump off the horse, pull out the maul, slowly walk to these guys over here, stand in between them, and just smile. And swing. Where is it? There we go. 18 for 13 points of damage. Ignore the other 4 there.
Okay, that kills that one.
And then I look at his friend and I almost feel bad for him, but I swing the maul.
And see, this is where you're being overconfident.
And I missed him.
Doesn't
probably
pay
as well,
off. That's
yeah.
right.
I swing. He just blocks it, whatever weapon he's holding, and
Yeah, these guys. They basically what happened is as they saw Raleigh change back into his half-elven form, as well as pointing and yelling, they pulled out their swords.
yeah,
And they weren't yelling. It was more like exasperation of surprise, like, you know, not, hey, we got something going on over here. That hasn't happened yet.
no,
Okay, let's see whose turn is it.
the
It's
orcs now.
The orc's turn.
Oh, and I'm gonna a bonus action to rage. I should have said that from the beginning, but I thought that was assumed.
Just assume that you're always.
Yeah, and you can bonus action now to rage. So,
I'm raging.
You did you put rage damage into
I
your?
did have 2 damage of rage on the 11 guy.
Oh, I'll allow it. That's fine because I'm not going to retcon that little bit of bullshit. Okay, so now we've got this orc right here. He actually has a bow, and he turns around and he's going to take a shot at Wyndon because he actually thinks that you're running away.
I like it. That's fine.
When was the last time Wyndon was attacked?
16.
That'll miss.
That misses.
Yep.
Okay, so he misses you.
Nice.
Okay, so now we've got, let's see here. We're going to have one's going to go after, and they have, so plus, ooh, that's good to know. Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and set that up. Okay, so there's this one orc right here, steps up. Actually, he steps through. No, you know what? He steps over his dead comrade right there. Oh, that's not good. I'm going to leave him back where he's at. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That works. And he's going to swing his cleaver-like sword at you there, Silver Wolf.
I bat that away just like he did mine with my maul, though. So it's like shaking in his hands.
His teeth are chattering. Okay, so and now this guy comes up and had stepped up to attack Ash. Let's see if he can get the old priest on the end of his sword there. Ooh, I do believe that's going to hit.
You didn't want to hit me?
No,
I'm
no,
very
one more.
imposing.
I know. I'm so sorry. So
All
let's
right,
see, how much damage is that bad boy going to do? Okay, so I just need to see that. So we've got... he's using that. So... Okay. And then we add 3 to this. So he does 9 points of damage to you there, Ash.
Looked like it was going to be a 10 there for a moment.
I did too. I got happy.
You're not supposed to tell us that.
Oh,
You're
well,
supposed to
yeah.
pretend.
Oh, yes, right.
It's on our side.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
We're just here
Okay,
for the story
Raleigh.
of it all, not to kill us.
Mm-hmm.
So
You're correct.
Raleigh's kind of like panics. He's like trying to fumble for his sword, and he pulls it out, and it's just a handle. And he jumps off the horse and just goes like running, and not like screaming, but like enough, just with this just empty handle towards this orc. And it's not until the very last second that whoom, he lightsabers it up and comes down and casts Booming Blade.
Okay. And let me just make sure I heard that correctly. You're screaming as you attack him.
No, not like screaming, but it's like a bit.
Like light screaming, like
probably about the same decibel level as their initial reaction.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, go ahead and give me a roll. Let me see what happens here. Oh, that's definitely going to hit. And 14, yeah, you just basically come up. Because that guy kind of like turned around to shoot at Wyndon, and you just like run up behind him. And again, there's another orc decapitation that happens. That's pretty nice. Yeah. Hey, Wyndon.
Yep.
Oh, Raleigh, were you done?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
He's going to kind of be looking around, like, just prepared for more orcs. Well,
Okay.
I'm kind of excited, let's say.
All right.
It's an exciting time fighting orcs.
Yeah.
It is. All right, Wyndon. It is your turn, sir.
Yep. Move up and shoot at this one.
Well done, sir.
Ooh.
Okay, that guy's dead.
Okay. Are there any more in the immediate vicinity? Oh, there's this
Yeah,
guy,
there's
right?
there's the one that's stood up to
He'll
and
fire at him.
cut Ash.
Oh my! You're on fire tonight.
Bam, bam, bam. Okay. See, they were just menial little orcs. They were not. There's nothing about these guys that
Yeah.
were dangerous to you. To the
and then-
you.
Okay.
Okay.
And then he'll kind of just say,
Are they all
"Alright,
gone?
Yeah, they're all
That
dead.
was fast, yeah.
He's gonna say, "All right, we need to try to get their bodies out of the street and get out of here while we can."
Everybody roll a perception for me.
I'm not gonna roll a perception because during this I am punching the orc that I killed in the mouth and pulling out a tooth and sticking it in my bag.
Well, you got your priorities.
Slowly surveying
that's,
the area.
That's always good.
He's consistent.
That's
He
53
is.
teeth now.
Yeah. Yep. That's always good. I appreciate that. That's good. Okay. Okay. So, what did you say there?
Just said I'm slowly surveying the area.
Okay. Let's see.
Feel nice.
Raleigh's on brand with his two there.
Yeah. Raleigh's all like, "Did you see that?" Totally cut his head off. When
And
I'm-
I did that. I did that. Me.
I think he's just looking at a sword.
That's it. He's like actively thinks he's looking for people, but he's just like, ooh. Whoa. Guys, they don't even bleed. This cauterizes the wound. There's
Yeah, I
no
know.
blood. If
Ash-
anyone kills me, I hope they kill me with something like this.
Yeah, Wyndon's kind of like in hide the body mode. So you're running around like trying to, grab a body and pull it, and then Ash, you're taking the time. You actually look around, and you don't see any kind of. I mean, because this was super quick. You guys took these guys out. You're not seeing anything. It still looks like. Orcs, they drink a lot. They sleep a lot, they're kind of heavily because they're passed out, that sort of thing. So you're not seeing anything, but while you're looking around, you hear the ding, 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 ding. There's a bell that starts to ring. And you think, nobody else does, but you think you hear horses, but you're not 100% sure.
Okay.
But once that bell starts ringing, all of you hear the bell ringing,
Okay.
and it's coming from an area that seems to be not because you guys came in from the northern part of the wall.
Mhm.
It seems to be occurring from the western half of the wall, and then after just a couple of heartbeats after that, then there's another bell that starts going, and then it's like there's several different bells in different places. Basically, you come to the conclusion that these are the warning bells that are on the walls
No,
Right.
that are now being rung.
I don't think we need to worry about the bodies then.
Now, are they worried about us, or are they worried about our
Probably the people
Alright.
outside.
people
Yeah.
outside?
We must open the gates and let death run through the straits of this abomination of a city. To the gates!
Wait,
I-
Raleigh. Orc up. Turn into orc again.
I don't want to do that.
I don't. Why? We probably don't need it at this point.
And I
I
don't
can actually have my cloak. I'm probably scary enough the way it is.
Oh.
Let's go kill the guys on the gates and open them up, and then it's going to be a party.
Now, did they say that they were going to come in if we open the gates? What was the plan?
I did say that originally, and then I corrected myself because I said they were going to ride around and create a diversion.
Yeah.
Got it. So we should just head
Calvert's
toward
not
the,
dumb enough to just ride into a city full of orcs.
Right.
What are you implying?
I'm
Yeah.
implying he's not dumb enough
Because
to ride
that's
into a city
exactly
full of
what we
orcs.
did.
So let's just
Hey.
head to the one of the big areas where the slaves are.
Yeah.
But we'll try to.
Okay.
Of course, we don't know the city, which is why I wanted Hardcheck with us. But whatever.
Well, we've been
So-
through.
Was it Hardship? Oh, he's not with us?
No.
No.
No, he
no.
ran off, the coward.
He gave us a map.
Yes, and Harchuk is with
He's with
He's
the
Cal.
Jurassians.
He's
That's
with
right.
Jorhassen. He's with Lord Calvert.
Right. So yeah. Okay. We would have definitely studied the map. So let's head. And if we're in Iusian robes, we should look.
two of you are.
Only two of us
Well,
are.
three of us are. I mean, I'm not taking mine off unless Raleigh wants it.
Well, here's the thing: you
Yeah.
guys only had 3,
Mhm.
and did Raleigh
Right.
Raleigh gave his to Michael? Then I take it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 3 of you are, and then there's Raleigh, who's just wearing his normal stuff.
Okay, well, I'll say to Raleigh, all right, well, you look whoever you want then, but we should stride purposefully towards the markets.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do now is we're actually going to change a map.
I guess, would Iusians, they'd be riding horses, wouldn't they?
I would get back on the
Iusians?
horses, move faster.
Yeah, all right, we'll get on the
Yep.
horses.
Yeah. There you go, guys. The map has changed.
Okay. Whoops.
And let me. So it's not as nifty of a map. This looks familiar, does it not?
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna ping towards the north, and that's where I want you to drop your tokens. Did you guys see that?
Nope.
Yep.
Where is it? Left or right?
By the
It's just
tower, kind
straight
of in the
north.
middle.
Middle,
I'm
basically.
straight.
Oh,
Like if you.
I see Giant Rally. And Tiny
Yes.
Winden.
Stay behind us,
Winded.
small folk.
There. I'm literally.
Raleigh, you shrunk.
Oops, I'm standing on a building.
I'm still bigger than Winden.
Ah,
Okay, for these purposes, I'm just going to say that I'm not going to bring out the horses and jazz. So you guys,
Right,
that's
right,
fine.
right.
Okay, now as you see the map here, surprisingly, the weapons stores, because I know you guys wanted to know where that was at, is relatively close to this makeshift 10 here, and it's actually I'm going to ping down in your lower left. You see that?
I missed it, but that's okay.
I'm still pinging.
down here.
Yeah.
Yes, down in the lower
Okay,
left.
cool, there it is.
Not where the guards are on the roof, but south of that. So right there. Okay.
Okay.
So you guys start riding down the street. Now, after these bells have been ringing for a little bit,
I'm sorry, what was this down on the left?
that's the weapons stores.
Got it. Okay.
After the bells have been ringing for a little bit, it's a couple of heartbeats, a couple of long heartbeats, the city is starting to get aroused. Well, I guess I shouldn't say it like
Yeah, so am I. I really love fighting
Not
orcs.
aroused.
Roused.
Roused.
They're rousing.
Okay, so there's
What kind
like
of city
orcs
is
that are
this?
there's orcs that are starting to tumble out of the buildings, and and they all. It's not like it's not like some kind of like cracked drill where the doors come smashing open and these orcs start coming out. Hut, 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 hut. It's nothing like that. It's sort of like the door comes slam. And they're complaining.
They're probably
and
not expecting someone to siege their town.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. So, and it seems like you guys riding down the this little road right here. It doesn't seem like most of them are paying any kind of serious attention to you. But there is. Hold on one second. Throw a guy here on the road. There are some guys that are coming out ahead of you. Oh, seriously? Oh, that's why.
I was gonna say, I do keep my vampiric touch spell up, but I let the spiritual weapon go since it's
Gotcha.
so simple.
And the duration on that
10
is-
minutes for the touch.
Yeah, and I have
Oh,
10
wow.
minutes for expeditious retreat as well.
Wow. Okay, cool. So no, they're not that big. I'll resize them. Just so you guys don't get overly pooping in your pants.
I was excited.
Yeah.
I was
Right.
aroused.
Guys
As
are
you
aroused. This is gonna be great.
Okay, so these two guys here come stumbling out of this building right there. And they come out, and they're like, one of them's pulling on a boot, and the other one's got he's strapping on his sword belt, and they come stumbling out into the road, actually, as they're doing it. And then they like turn and they see you guys and they notice you guys. Okay, so what we're going to do, what I'm going to do is we're going to roll initiatives, because there's going to be an awful lot of stuff that's going on here. So basically I wanted to do it in an orderly fashion. We're not in combat as of yet, but I'm pretty sure something's going to, jump off real quick. So just go ahead and give me initiatives for you guys and put yourself there.
Oh, terrible. 7.
I love it. I mean, damn, man.
That's better.
Did I do it? Was that believable this
I
time?
mean, not believable, but it was better that you tried. That's all.
It was
I'm saying.
I did try. All right, let's see what the these orcs get here. Okay, they're rocking a 12. Good. Okay. Dun, dun, bam. Okay, and let me go ahead and there. Whoops. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to start off. So those orcs come tumbling out there. Wyndon, what are you doing? And you guys got back on the mounts and were riding, correct?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Now, how are you riding? I mean, are you guys like? Explain to me what's happening here. You got back on and you started riding. Wow, what's happening?
I'm riding like I own the place.
Yeah,
me
exactly. Yep.
Okay, so you guys aren't going balls out. You're just
No,
like
looking purposeful, but not.
Yeah.
okay. So
It's probably a healthy trot.
a healthy trot. Okay, so those guys will turn and let's see here. They
Sorry, vampiric touch is 1 minute.
oh, okay. Well,
Anyway.
if it jumps off here in a second, you might get a use or two of it or not. We'll find out. So basically what I want here is I'm going to do a roll just to basically yeah, okay. So they actually, these two orcs, they don't do anything. They actually like are like moving to get out of the way. They got this like look on their faces like we don't know who the hell you are, but you look like you could be here, so we don't want to fuck with you, especially Ash. Ash out of all of you looks like he could be an Iusian.
Yep. Yeah, it's creepy. Yeah.
Well, and on top of it too, he's kind of
he's vampiric right now. Yeah.
He's vampiric right now for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't think we ever established this. What is his armor like? I mean,
Ash's
you don't go
armor?
around. Yeah, you don't go around advertising that you're worshiping Nate.
No,
right?
I mean normally I have the Saint Cuthbert cloak that covers everything up, but when I go into combat, I kind of have a little pin I pull, and it kind of just falls down. It stays still attached to me, but it falls down, and my full regalia, comes fluttering out.
So what is the full regalia? Are
you
like
the rust red robe with the sai and the skull holy symbol on my chest there, and just
okay? So you're not like spiked out in skulls for shoulder pads or none of that crap. Okay,
like that.
all right. So you can pass just like a guy in armor. Okay, all right. So where are you guys going?
Well, are we in initiative there or not?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
yes and no. Right now,
Okay.
it's
So I was gonna say to them, you morning sluggards. There's Jorhasians outside the gates. Get your men and go.
okay. Well done. Now here's the thing. You say it in common, right?
Yeah, of course.
All right.
I don't deign to speak Orcish.
Right. The one orc looks at the other orc, and the other orc goes, "Oh yeah, we heard. We're going." And he like goes over and he goes, because you could tell one of them actually understood common, the other one did not. And he's grabbing the other guy and he's pulling him, and they're starting to run. They're like, "Yeah, we're going."
Good.
And then at Silverwolf, you actually hear the orc's like, "Hey, who the hell are those guys?" It's like, "I don't know, but did you see them? They gotta know what they're doing. That one guy looks like he's a vampire. I don't want to that shit." Okay, so they're running away. where are you guys going? So I want you to just start moving your tokens.
Sure.
How far can we go?
Just keep going. I'll tell you when to stop.
I mean, I'm gonna
You're on horses, so
head to the pen.
okay. So
Where's
Silver
the front door to the pen?
Well, right there. You just went to it.
Okay.
So basically, now this is what I wanted to know. So you guys come, you ride down the street, you get to like right about here, and then Silverwolf just starts going that way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys can just bring your guys down here.
Well,
You guys,
I'm following Wyndon. I'm just
okay.
And Raleigh's not on a horse. He's on foot.
As soon as we get this close to the pens, I yell out in infernal that any who wish to follow me should come now.
Yep.
I don't understand what the fuck you're saying. So.
And nobody in the pen does either. So it's quite all right.
All right, just a test.
I want to
so
look
you
around when I get to this point, though.
There are you do see that there are orc guards. So these guys that are up here on the roofs, they're there.
Okay.
And I need to make some rolls right quick.
We should have taken them out first.
Yeah, it's a little bit late for that now.
Yeah.
So let's just see. Let's see what I got.
Oh, we haven't done anything yet. Just right
Wow.
Not good
Okay.
rolls. They're not paying attention.
No. Well, the thing is you haven't done anything, but a bunch of guys that you've never seen before riding up to the gates of the slave pen kind of would, raise a little bit of, hey, what the hell are these guys
But apparently,
doing?
it's not much of a alarm.
Obviously, the guys that are on the roofs, these orcs that are on the roofs that are obviously there for watching over the slaves that are down in here, they seem really distracted and are talking to themselves, and they're looking not at the slaves because they're looking towards the walls where the alarm bells are ringing. And you guys do notice coming around the corner here is a big burly orc that has like a big old club cudgel in one hand, and he's got a wrapped up whip in the other. You know how like twines up and he's holding on to it, so like he could like let it drop and it'd be at use. He's big, and he's got like a bunch of keys hanging off of this big wide leather belt, and he's dressed in soiled and stained leather armor, and he's like missing a couple of teeth, but he's running towards the gate of the prisoner pen.
I say to the others, there's 3 up above. Take care of them. I want this guy.
Okay, now I need again, give me perception rolls, everybody.
Oof, not good. 7 again.
That's
All right, Wyndon and I got it covered.
Yeah, all you see is this guy coming charging, and you're like, yeah.
That's all. I'm not looking at anything else besides.
You're becoming aroused.
I am aroused.
At the approach of the orc. Okay.
I think the word of the day was rash, not a.
Ah!
That's how you get them.
There you go. Well done, sir.
That's how you
All right,
good.
so Ash, because you've been looking around since you came in, you've noticed you can see everything that's on the map. So whatever you look around and you see, you will see. Okay, I'm not going to say anything more than that. So the Wyndon, from being here before, all we see is Steve's ear, by the way.
No, we got him.
Oh, is that me? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. All right. So you remember, because Wyndon, you've been here before.
Right.
And you remember when you came in before, you'd looked around too. You're like, yeah, they've got guards up on the roofs that keep an eye on these guys. So you remember that as well. Okay. So now we're going to go back into that initial order that I had already set up. So Wyndon, is there anything that you're going to be doing?
All right. Well, I heard Silver Wolf say that, and I kind of sided myself and go, and kind of trot up here. Now these guys, are they still running away, or?
Yeah, they're still running. So, matter of fact, they're for right now just, and they're running towards the walls now, because this is more like the center of town where you're at right now. Okay, so they've got a little ways to beat feet to get to the yeah.
In that case, I will kind of sidle up over here.
Okay.
And I will shoot at this dude up here.
Okay, go ahead. Give me some rolls.
So here we go. Here's one. And
Wow.
does that seem to take him out, or is he still?
Man, you
alive?
shot a bolt through his head. Okay, that
Yeah,
guy's dead. Okay.
Okay. And then the
We
second
want to
shot.
hear
will-
it though.
will
Okay,
go to
I'm
this
sorry.
guy.
I'm sorry. A bolt sails through the air,
Damn.
piercing
Okay.
through one of his eye sockets and exiting through the back of his skull, splashing it out and sprinkling his brain and gray matter all over the man that was next to him, the orc that was next to
I
him.
thought it was great.
I'm assuming
What?
the 13 misses, right?
That hits.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
13 hits?
Let me double check. I'm almost positive.
Who are you
Let
attacking?
me
The guy
get your
next to
hopes up. Yeah,
This
Thir-
guy.
13 hits him.
Okay.
These
so he
guys up
takes-
here are on the parapet. This is like one of the towers of the keep. This is the keep right here. So,
So how do you do with that 17 damage?
oh, I'm sorry. And basically what ends up happening is he's so startled, his mouth falls agape, and then the bolt goes through to his mouth, and it blows his head out too.
Cool. I
So
will use the
there are
rest
now
of my movement.
two dead orc archers up
Duck
there.
in between these two buildings here.
All right. Okay, hold on 1 second. I need to make another roll. Some more rolls. See what happens. You got to be fucking kidding me.
You got a 12, a 10, a 2, a 5,
Yep.
and a 1.
Okay, so
For those
basically,
listening on podcast.
the only yes, thank you.
I
Okay,
think
so
breakfast
basically,
is being served to the orcs.
And
no,
it's not a continental breakfast. This is a full-on buffet. All you can eat.
The only orc that noticed anything is the one that's up on the tower up here of the keep that is now covered in blood from his two
It's
companions.
impossible not for him to
Yes.
notice the carnage that
Yes.
wind and rain down upon his friends.
I do have to roll for the guy who's running up towards the gate. Yeah, he sees what's going on. He
I don't
sees.
care about that. I want him to just hurry up and get here.
Okay, it's all right. So that Wyndon, that was it for you. So we're at Ash. It is your turn,
How
sir.
tall is this tower these guys are on?
Oh, that's let's see, 30, like 50 feet.
Okay.
The walls of the keep are basically 30 feet, and then this tower goes up from there.
All right. So I'm not gonna. Yeah, I just might. I lift my crossbow up and aim it at the remaining one up there. Then
You can do this. I have faith in you. That hits.
for
Was
seven.
that better? Did I sound believable? Like I was rooting for
Yeah.
you?
Well,
Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
All right, cool.
You seemed
I'll-
excited for Michael.
I was. Okay. What else are you gonna do there, Michael?
Um.
And we're gonna say your vampiric touch is gone by now, of course.
Okay. Yeah, I might just ride over. Let's see, horse. What? These horses will probably about 40 at least.
Yeah. Actually, it probably should be 50.
Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna ride up here.
Okay. All right.
Trying to get my back up to that wall there.
Gotcha.
That's it.
Okay. Orcs. Now, let's
Orcs
see.
over
How
orcs.
Yep. How far is Homeboy gonna go? Because you can see those squares are kind of small.
Hmm
but they're like 5 foot. Okay, so he gets to right there. So he's coming for you. He sees you, and he undoes his whip, and he's like,
What is he? Can I understand what he's saying?
"Oh yeah, you can understand Orc." He says, "Come at me, you big spine, yeah, son of a bitch!" Ah!
I reply in
When
Orc, I'm your
go ahead.
Huckleberry.
Gonna say when I hear him, I'll just yell out something back at him in Infernal.
Okay, and he's also
just to sound scary.
He's also screaming as he runs, "The gates! There's guys here! The gates! They're inside!" Okay, there you go. So it's like he's trying to raise the alarm.
Mhm.
So that'll come into play later. So I guess with all that having been done, we've got one orc up here. Gosh, who's he going to fire at? Okay, we're going to do a D4, and we're just going to go in order of the pictures that we have here on the on our thing. So he's shooting at you, Michael. No, he can't see you, but he's not shooting at you, so it doesn't matter.
Fair enough.
I'm pretty. Oh, that wasn't.
It's just this one.
Though.
It's this guy up here. That guy. That's it. So here we go. He's going to shoot at you, sir.
He's scared out of his mind.
He is. He shot the house.
As he, I actually see him aiming, and I just point at him, and he like just kind of stops. The arrow just falls.
Well, 50 feet up with two of your buddies, and just like distracted and talking or whatever, and they're just like, don't. They drop dead.
Yeah, and then he gets hit too. Like it's not.
Oh, that's right. He got hit too.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Michael shot him.
It was
That's
boom, boom,
that's
boom.
right.
Of course, he was gonna miss.
So now again, because these guys are going to see you eventually. Let's see what happens here.
Ooh,
Yeah,
couple of
that's good
rolls
enough.
there.
Okay, so basically we're going to say now of these two units of these guys here, these guys here, both have gotten the attention, and the front door of the keep comes flying open. And let's see, can I do it? How do I have to do that again? No, okay, I got to go into this. Let's see, there it is. That's what I need. There, token. Then I gotta go back.
Oh, this is like Christmas morning for Silverwolf.
The door comes flying open, and some hardier looking orcs come tumbling out of there, and with them is this big ogre with a big two-handed sword.
Oh, I wish I was facing the other direction, but I gotta.
Yeah. Okay. So
although orcs and hobgoblins are my favorite enemies, I just really like killing ogres, but they're not quite my favorite.
It's sort of a hobby where orcs and hobgoblins are your job.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Raleigh, it's your turn, sir.
All right, so Raleigh is only vaguely aware of all of this. He's just like, yeah, there's some chaos and some fighting going around me. But he's trying to get the attention of the prisoners. He's like, it's okay. We're the good guys. We're heroes. We're here to save you.
And they're actually starting to respond to that. So like there's like people that are, kind of all these people that were lounging around outside there that were actually, it looks like they had just been fed not that long ago. Okay, because there's like some.
Oh, now they've been fattened up and they're going to be slow.
Gruel and stuff. They come running up to the gates, and
slaves are being fed. Why are we rescuing them?
We're-
They're being taken care of.
You're lucky I can't. You're lucky I can't hear you from across the street.
And you do see some more slaves starting to come out of these houses as well. So let's. Oops, I keep doing that. Let me just go to here. And oh yeah, tip. No, don't give me that bowl. boom, and they're huge. They're like giant slaves.
We are gonna win this, guys.
Okay,
The
so
first mistake was enslaving giants.
yeah, they have to like really duck to get out from underneath and stuff. So and these people start running out. They however, you guys are noticing that there are far less in than there were before.
Far fewer slaves, you mean?
Yeah, because you remember when you guys came through the last time, this was pretty stock full of people. There's still like a pile of dead bodies here in the center, like there were before, but the bodies there are far fewer, and there seems to be more decomposing going on with those guys. There are nobody tied up to the crucifixes that are there either. So it does appear that whatever's going on here with the slaves, there's not as many as there were before.
Okay. I mean, slaves aren't going to do great in an orc camp. That makes sense.
Right. Okay. So you're running up to the gates there, Raleigh. You're telling them that, hey, I'm here. We're here for you guys. And then what are you going to do? I mean, you're just going to talk them through the gates? Is that
no? So I'm looking for like where it's locked, or maybe just like a cut. So like wherever, if he thinks he could cut through the lock and just a simple cutting the lock will be able to open it, he'll do that with his awesome fire sword. Otherwise, maybe if he can cut a hole in the fence, or what am I dealing with? Is like a wood wall? There's like a
So these are wood posts, and around the wood posts there are. It's almost as if it's like slatted wood that's nailed into it. Okay, and then there's like spikes in wire, and then there's a gate at the front. Okay. And there is around the gate a chain and like a big old lock. So it's slatted so they can look out. So it's sort of like, you've seen the wooden fences with the post holes, and what's that called, Michael? Where you got the post and then there's like the two beams, but they're not flat. They're round and what have you. There's a particular name for that kind of rail fence. I think that's it. Yeah. But they're much closer together. So there's like only about not even a foot in between each one of the rails. And it goes up 10 feet high. Along the top, there's all kinds of like wire. It's like barbed wire. It's like improvised barbed wire.
Right, now we're getting to like my New York language. Chain link, barbed wire. That's what a fence is for us.
There you go. Yeah. And then, so basically, you guys can climb up and climb over. So yeah, there you go.
So, yeah, then Raleigh's going to just.
Well, you can't climb up and climb over. I mean, there's the chain around there, and there's a big padlock on there.
That's what he's going to target.
You could now. It really depends on how much damage you're going to do to it. So it's just an attack. So go ahead and attack. I'll give you advantage on it, and then we'll see how much damage you actually end up doing.
All right. So what I would like to do, if I can, is cast Green Flame Blade, which is just. So I'm just like as I attack, I'm using like my flame glows green, and it's just I'm still attacking it, but it's
right.
Yeah, to the target of that. So I'd like to attack the chain and then spread some damage to the padlock as well. Which would
that's enough. So basically what happens, and it's a good roll. So you pull out, you've got the sword, and I take you. Oh, that's right, you ran. You weren't on a horse even, and you bring it down, and it cuts the chain really good, and then it's some more like it sparks out with this green fire. Now normally that's for jumping to different enemies and whatnot, but it works fine for this, and it just basically damages the chain some more, and then it breaks and actually falls to the ground.
All right.
Damage, yeah. So good job, man.
So yeah, then he's gonna open the gate and scream like, "Today is the day! Fight for your freedom!"
Okay,
Without
so
any weapons, except for the one guy who has a dagger that Silverwolf gave him.
Oh, by the
He
way,
was totally
you
not dead.
You totally recognize that one corpse that's up here on that one.
I'm so sorry.
And there's a dagger that seems to have been like pounded into his head, and that kind of like in the.
If anyone wants to, before you guys flee, if anyone wants to grab me that dagger, that's mine. That was my dagger. I bought it.
So
and then my last bit, I would like to remind the world of last session when I placed a stone Aegis on Silverwolf. And I did not
do that. Yes, you did. I don't know what that means, but you did do that.
So you don't know. And when the time comes, you still won't know. No, it's any you have like this protective aura around you, Aegis, if you will, where any damage you take is reduced by 3.
How long does that last?
Permanent. I can just shift it whenever I want to.
Wow. I do that. Not that I don't believe you, but I want to see it. Can you roll it in the chat for me?
I don't believe you.
No,
this sounds legit to me. I'm cool with it.
Of course it does.
I mean, it's funny because it gets so much better than that. This is like I've been waiting for a decent ability, and it's fine.
This isn't concentration or anything.
No, it's not a spell. It's just a class feature.
Oh, okay. Yeah. From the whatchamacallit thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just copy and pasted it. Holy shit, that took a lot. But there it is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So he gets some protection, and then whenever he takes a damage from a melee attack, I can use my reaction to teleport by his side, I think within 60 feet, and make an attack against his attacker.
Nice.
Oh, that's where I didn't copy and paste that part. That was it was where they would switch to the next column.
Yeah. 60 feet of you. Yeah, piercing. Okay, so it's like you just turned into a barbarian.
A teleporting barbarian. Well, he is a barbarian. He's now a barbarian.
Yeah.
I'm double barbarian.
Okay, but it only lasts for 1 minute when it's used, but then you can do it again.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, so I probably have to do it again then.
This effect lasts for 1 minute until you use it again, or until it is incapacitated, whoever it's on.
Right.
So,
but it hasn't been used yet.
No. So,
but I probably put it on more than a minute ago. So that would be, is it a bonus action to put that on?
Yeah, I think it's a bonus action according to the top there. As a bonus action.
Okay, yeah. Action. So then I'll put it back on him right now.
Okay. So basically,
I'm concentrating.
All right. And then I guess the only other thing too is, and you can just keep doing that. I don't remember that part of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
fine for now.
To be fair, it is his only class ability that he's really gotten so far.
Okay, so you've got that on you right now. So for like a minute, you know what though. Okay, no, I'm not going to say anything. That's fine. Okay, cool.
So it's -3.
Yeah.
Okay.
After you, I don't think it was really made to be put on a barbarian. That seems awful.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like, yeah. So, yeah.
Cut that shit in half and then take 3 off. That's your damage.
Social level divided by 4. So basically, so he's really going to get no benefit out of that. But you can teleport next to him, so that's always good.
Wait, well, I will still get the -3.
The -3. Where are you seeing?
2 plus my sorcerer level divided by 4, which is 1. So he gets 3.
Yep.
But then he also has damage resistance. So, like, say he takes 10 damage, it gets halved to 5, and now he takes 2.
Okay, let's say piercing. Actually, I'm going to say the damage barbarian is going to supersede that because he's still receiving that damage. So what we will do is you'll know this for Well, you know what? I can even say this much. You would know not to cast this onto a barbarian.
Okay.
And that's the thing, because that barbarian that supersedes, that goes out. It's just like whatchamacallit, hit points. Temporary hit points and stuff. This stuff's not going to stack. That stuff won't stack. The one will supersede the other, and the barbarian ability is better. So that's basically because he'll take less damage from the barbarian ability. But you could put that into somebody else, and then they would get that. See what I'm saying? So,
Yep.
we'll just say you don't cast it on him because you would know. Because essentially what you're doing is you're turning somebody into a barbarian with the damage resistance. But his is way better. So, and it's not going to
I'm
stack.
still going to do it on him because he's probably the only one who's going to take any melee damage. I don't see Wyndon being in too many fist fights.
Right. And that's
I
totally
only have
a
one
volley.
rage
That-
left anyway, so.
Ash does. Just pointing that out there.
I thought see you was the same as Wyndon. You're like off to the edge, and I picture you two at a range throwing shit in while me and Silverwolf are.
Oh, really?
Right.
Yeah, 'cause I don't have any ranged abilities other than this bow that I have.
Really?
That's the only range I have.
And I really should be casting.
I
it on you.
think-
apologize.
Yeah, and basically, if you wanted to, I would allow it. I'd let you cast it on him instead of.
Yeah, then I'll do it on Ash. That's
Okay.
that's.
This is the first time you've ever used this. This is no big deal. So we're just feeling it out through this, and
Right.
just for everybody at home and anybody who's listening on the podcast.
But you may be at home. We don't know.
That, right? Yeah, it's
None of our
true. It's
business.
totally true. This is what Raleigh is he's a special kind of sorcerer from Unearthed Arcana. I'm allowing him to play it. And what's the name of that?
Stone Sorcerer.
There you go.
So
So
he
if,
manifests more as a Thunder Sorcerer for flavor.
yeah. So if you guys want to look that up and see actually what's going on, or saying, hey, what's that? Is it, this isn't something completely pulled out of her asses, only partly. So
There's also a few things like Raleigh is a sorcerer who's been wielding a glaive and a long sword and a shield. That's proficiencies granted to him by the Stone Sorcerer, and then his AC is a reflection of that as well. But this is the first tangible do something with it Stone Sorcerer ability. I'm very excited to play with.
Okay,
Ash,
so
You'll get attacked a whole bunch.
there you
I'll
go.
be
Okay.
right there next to you. It'll be fantastic.
We are progressing, but at first, before we go any further with this great down, knock them out, drag them, let's let all the slaves out so they can die, we're going to take a break. A real quick one, and we'll be right back. So go refresh your beverages and grab some more snackage if you so need. And then we will be back momentarily, and we will get back into the rest of this great old big meso melee.
Welcome back. It's orc killing time.
That's what they say, yeah.
That is what they say. They say it all the time.
Yes, they do, especially downtown.
It's weird.
I'm going to kill so many orcs. They're going to be like, yo, Raleigh, that was too many orcs. That was all the orcs.
And on that note, we'll be back. And now you can hear me, and now we're back.
And now we're back. Yay! Welcome back, and thank
Our
you.
Charles Dickens
Missed
discussion.
you guys.
Welcome to Charles Dickens' Return to the Bandit Kingdom.
All right.
It's one of his
we're-
lesser-known
Fucking
works.
wordier.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and pick right back up where we left off. I do believe it was Silverwolf's turn.
It's my
Correct.
turn.
Yes.
Silver stopped. He looked left. He looked right. He thought about the moments in his life.
All right. I'm actually going to do some strategery.
Is that a word?
Nope, it's not. It is not a word, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Okay.
And move here. And
Leaving Raleigh alone at the gates.
don't worry. I'm gonna cast with my. Hold on. Is this a bonus action to cast that?
Yeah, I doubt it. If you're going to do that thorny shit.
No.
it's-
I want this guy
Hunter's,
coming
Hunter's
toward
Mark
me.
is a bonus action.
Hunter's
Yep.
Mark.
Be Ranger's spell.
Yes, that is.
Because
a bonus
I
action.
never remember to do. So I'm gonna take down one spell here. And cast it on my friend.
Okay.
And I am going to then pull out my bow and arrow. And I'm going to take 2 shots at him presently.
Look at you.
And I missed the first time.
Whip.
17 hit.
17 does hit, though.
So it's 5. Ignore the 8 there. 5 plus. So 9 points of damage altogether.
Ooh.
Not great.
Thunk. Sinks right into him. He does not seem pleased by that at all. Okay. All right. So I take it that would be it for you.
But that's it for me.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going
next
to move
up,
just another 5 feet back.
we've got Wyndon.
Sure. All right. Wyndon is going to come out of the alley, originally intending to shoot at these guys, but now that he sees this mess over here, he will instead shoot at the ogre, which I'm presuming is this guy right here.
Yeah, the big dude. Yeah.
Yep. So here's the first shot,
Ooh, you are
Yep, that hits him.
rocks tonight.
and that one does not.
I jinxed you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the second one does miss.
And he will run back in here.
Way
Thunk.
far away.
Look how far back he went.
We
So
can't even see him on the
unnecessarily
screen
far.
on
Classic
roll.
Wyndon.
Yeah, on Twitch here. We can't even see him on the screen. He's
Okay.
all we see is a dust outline of where Wyndon used to be.
Oh, he saw you, though. He saw
Yeah.
you.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's like, okay. All
I'm
right.
gonna get caught in the middle of
Yeah, it's
Jailer
about to
Orc
get
and the
real
fucking
fun.
ogre.
Right there, real quick. Okay, that would be Ash. It is your turn.
let's take down the guy. on
Okay, I don't know what I'm doing because I'm all kinds of confused here.
top. Take down the guy on top. You
Yeah,
almost had him.
I remember something. I gotta look something up quick. That is a full action. So yeah, I cast Spirit Guardians, kick my horse into action,
Mm-hmm.
and come on, end up right by this guy, and basically try to run him down with my horse and the Spirit Guardians.
Okay, so you're gonna go after the slaver with the whip. Is that the guy
This
you're going
guy
after?
right here. Yep.
Right there. Okay,
I did call dibs, by the way.
that's
on
too
him.
late. He's bogarting your kill, dude. Okay, so you
Basically, I'm just trying to run him over with the horse. I'm not, that's
okay.
that's what I'm trying to do here. Plus, I have Spirit Guardians out. So
Let's see if he's able to move out of the way at least of the horse. No. He is actually he's not going to get trampled down, but it's going to run into him and like knock him to the side, and it's going to cause him 4 points of damage when it does that.
Nice.
So he gets. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. So all right. But he needs to make what kind of save are we looking at here now?
at the beginning of his turn, he'll need a Wisdom save.
Okay.
Oh, you're
So
supposed to stay
yeah.
there.
Well, how far was that? I think he could keep going.
Well, and then but
Nah, that's basically yeah, that's the
yeah, I mean, I get there, I run him, try to run him down. Chain comes up out of the ground. I mean, there's a skeleton model spectral things just kind of screaming around. Chain comes up around him. A horse runs him over. He's had better days.
Yes. Let me go ahead and put your chain out here. Why
For
didn't
10 force damage.
All right, those chains are coming
There
to
we
work
go.
today, huh?
Yeah, they're finally working.
There they are. Here's the chain. Oh, there it is.
They're off the chain.
Oh,
We should
yes.
call him Pundin from now on.
All right. So let's put the chain right there. Give it a little bit of an aura so it stands out a little bit.
We can't see the aura.
I'm putting it on right now. That's why. There it is.
Still don't
Okay.
see it.
So when he takes 10,
We still don't see it.
That chain.
And
It just,
its
as he
glory.
goes tripping backwards from the horse's chain, just kind of wraps out and just jerks him a little bit and slaps him. And
Oh, he's dead. You, God damn it. All right. Well, I'm gonna go after the ogre then. I guess.
Like,
yes.
I can so picture Silverwolf, everybody, if you will, just like, son of a bitch, and then just sitting around and seeing this orc and all these other like life-threatening, really dangerous people, and being like, "Aw." It's like when your Christmas is over and then you find that one more present.
Yeah.
I'm still a little disappointed that I didn't get all of the presents, but these still look pretty cool.
There's still more. It's not over.
Okay. So Wyndon's all the way back there. All right. So I've got.
so
all
if it's his turn now, he does need a. He's dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
he's
dead.
idiot.
Oh, all
I
right.
can roll.
No, that's awesome. I didn't.
If it's his turn, he has to die again.
Let me ask
Yeah.
a question.
I'll animate him just to kill him again.
Okay. 3. So 1, 2. That worked out perfectly.
concentrating.
The guy up top is going to shoot at you, Silverwolf. Let's see. Wow. Okay. So let's see. How am I going to divide this up? So we got 6 and 6, 3. So 2. There's 3 at going to be. There it is. These 3 are coming for you, Silverwolf. As arrows start to streak.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so the 19 will hit you at
Yeah,
least.
Yep.
Okay, and
That's what turns me around, I suppose.
ooh, 9 points. But you are raging, correct?
No, I'm not.
Oh,
yet.
okay. So you just took 9 points.
Yeah.
So now we've got 3 arrows coming at Raleigh. And I don't know. I don't think 18 hits you, does it?
Meets it, beats it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, so the 18 will hit me.
Okay, so then you're going to take
Whew.
9
You
points of
gotta
damage.
stop rolling 8s.
Right?
Serious.
And then last but not least, we've got 3 arrows streaking towards Ash on his horse. Does a 19
will
hit
hit.
you? Okay.
19 will. And I get to subtract what now? I get to do what with
3.
this special ability? I get to
Yeah.
Okay.
subtract 3.
No
So I
damage.
heal for 1.
No-
Yeah, right.
I don't think that's. I read it and it didn't say anything. So nice try. Okay, so these guys.
Although, how cool is that? Like, I imagine it still hits him, and he just feels no pain. He's got his arrow, and he's like, that did nothing. Okay.
Okay. They're coming.
Oh, and
Let me
they're,
just
like,
make
synchronized
sure.
swimming over there.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Okay.
Oh, really? I'm trying to think of how that would manifest in the world. So an arrow basically just hit him wherever it hit him, and it was like tink and just bounced up.
Basically, what
Pulls it
happened is
out.
this arrow came streaking towards him, and it hits him, and because yours is like thunder, it's not stone, correct?
Right.
So, but there's like a wavering force, like shield around him, almost like the heat coming up off of asphalt, sort of thing, and it's just basically the sound barrier that's around him, and that arrow hits and just basically shatters.
Oh, that's cool.
It doesn't make it even through it. Okay. So, and then these guys are not actually there at the moment because they were trucking. Really? That's all of them? Yeah, I guess it is. Okay. Slightly disappointing. All right,
well,
Raleigh,
these
it's your
are
turn.
mine.
All right, so Raleigh's trying to like usher these people out, and he's got he had I think 2 or 3 daggers on him that he's passing off one to each person. He gives one of them his glaive.
Okay, they're not leaving.
Really?
You opened up the door, and they're all just they all came up to the gates and stuff, but they're kind of cowering and looking around and looking up at the orcs and stuff, and they're just
I
there.
don't blame them.
Yeah.
They're like, where are we gonna go? What's happening? Where's the rest of the army? Yeah, one of them actually says that to you. It's like one of this like broken down dude at the door is like, where are the rest of the soldiers? Who are you guys? That's what he says.
So there's this like whole like thought process that goes through Raleigh's head of just like, holy fuck, like there are so many less of them than there were the first time we came through. They're clearly being murdered. They stand no chance of survival staying here, and yet they're too afraid to do anything. And it's like very well thought out. And then he just kind of looks at him. He's like, all right. And he shrugs and just like turns his back on him. He's like, well, we tried.
I can't imagine this vampiric-looking dude with skulls flying around, chains like whipping orcs to death.
Yeah,
they're inspiring to come out to either.
Yeah, they're like, what fresh hell has been unleashed? That's what it is. All right, cool. All right, so and you just are you going to move, or you still have a full move? I mean,
so if I hold my action, do I hold an action, or can I hold my turn? How does that work?
it's just one action that is able to be held. You can do. I mean, you can like move and then hold one action. So you can either like hold an attack. A spell would be specific on if you were going to do. You have to have a trigger of some sort, basically, for one action is how it works.
So if I were to cast haste on myself and it grants me that extra action, can I hold that action, or I just got to take my turn all at once because I've started doing stuff?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't think I've ever heard that come up about the hold. It's still for a held is just one action, regardless of what your haste is. But I would allow you to do a little bit of something extra because you are moving kind of fast.
Okay.
So like if you wanted to like move extra, I would allow that. That's fine.
So basically, what I would like to do, if it falls within the mechanical capabilities, is I'm going to step up next to Silverwolf here. And there's like, 6 guys just charging towards us.
You got it.
And I'm going to twin haste on the both of us.
Okay.
And I'll put my hand on his shoulder. Be like, it's a good day to die, brother.
That sounds good. I'll allow all that. That's fine.
And then I'm going to hold my extra action from haste for just the oncoming onslaught for an attack.
I just say that.
Okay.
I'm assuming you mean for them.
Yes. Okay. All right. So next would be it's Silverwolf's turn.
All right, so explain haste to me again.
Extra attack that you can, or an extra
Right.
action that you can use to dash, attack, maybe something else, probably disengage, but just dash or attack. Don't be a pussy.
Yeah, I'm going.
And you have a +2 to hit your AC, and your speed is doubled.
All right, now let me ask another question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming, and correct me if I'm wrong, that because if I rage, I would lose my concentration spell.
Your Hunter's Mark would go away, correct?
God damn it.
But you can use your bonus action this turn to move your Hunter's Mark now.
Right, but then it doesn't matter if I can't use it again.
Yeah, because if you rage,
Can't
yeah.
cast Enrage, but can you?
That's
No,
what
you
I'm.
can't
Yeah.
concentration
While
No,
raging.
no.
Yeah,
When
it's
you
like
rage,
the-
all spell stuff goes bye-bye.
Yep.
All right. Well, they're
You
still
can't
45 feet out.
Enrage.
You could totally
You
make
can
that with
flurry of
haste.
blows while you rage. If you
Right.
happen to be monk barbarian.
So
that's-
instead, I might just wait here for them because I don't think they can get to me next turn anyway.
No, they can't.
Based on what I've
But-
seen.
Okay. So basically, you're doing.
So
you're
I'm
not
gonna
doing-
move my hex to the ogre,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use my hex action for another attack.
Hunter's
with
Mark, you ain't a
my-
warlock, motherfucker.
Whatever it's called, I fuck it up every time. I'm not used to. I don't know why I picked a guy at the beginning that had
Yeah.
spells. It was a bad move.
Well, you
And-
know, stuff happens.
Yeah, it sounded cool when I was thinking of it.
When you're
earlier.
more
It's going to be real
level-headed,
interesting
do
to see
it.
how you play a wizard.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's-
you'd be like, "I rage." Wait, no.
I hit him with my staff.
I cast spells, I guess, but I'm super fucking mad about it.
All right. So,
Okay,
I'm gonna,
so-
so I move my hunter's mark to the ogre,
Got it.
and then I'm going to take 3 bow shots, which will leave me with 1 arrow left.
Nice. At the
Um,
ogre, I take it.
At the ogre, yes.
Okay.
So first one, 17
That hits.
for I think hex. I mean hex. God damn it. Hunter's mark is just on the first attack. Is that right?
It's
Nope.
when
No,
it hits.
It's when it hits, so it's
Oh,
on all of
cool,
these.
Cool,
Yep.
cool,
It's on
cool.
anything that hits. Yep.
Well, god damn it, 1. So that's 6 for the first.
Well,
Okay.
he's been damaged before, though, right?
Yes.
Oh, so I have another.
Yeah.
6.
Take away 2, so it's 4.
Yeah,
So it's
'cause
10 for the first one. Because that
Okay.
6 is the. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's just 1d8. I did not put the rage damage on there because that was smart because
Okay.
that wouldn't count. So that's
Be
6,
firing
12.
long shots.
Yeah, 12. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
All right, so another d6. Oh, that's pretty good. And I'll add up all the damage in a moment. Oh, that hits.
Yes.
I fucking hate ogres. Oof. All right, so 15,
40. It's 40.
40 points of damage. Against
Ouch.
motherfucker number 1 over here, the orc. I mean, ogre.
I picture like a nice cluster too. Like he's got 3 arrows sticking out of.
It's like Robin Hood, where it's just one, and then it splits it with the second one, and then splits it with the third.
So you go and go, "Doo, doo, doo, doo," and they all go, and it like hits him, and it staggers him back, and he like, and he's not looking too good, but you know he's pissed. His one arm kind of goes a little slack, but he's strong enough to hold that 2-handed sword with one hand. So, yeah, you fucked him up pretty good with that. But he doesn't go down yet.
That's all right.
So, okay,
That was my most damage in one round.
yeah,
That's a lot.
yeah, 40 is a lot. Hey, Wyndon,
Yep.
time to come out of hiding, man.
Sounds great. That should be 45. All right, that's fine. 45 feet. Okay.
Oh, there's Lyndon. Whoops, I still can't see him on the
Shoot
map
this
here.
guy.
There he is.
Shooting the ogre.
Okay.
Here's first shot.
He's dead.
Great.
Wow.
Second shot go to this guy here. Okay. And then I have 15 more feet of movement, so all right, that is me.
Okay.
Now those are just regular orcs with him, right?
They looked more intimidating, scary, and stronger than your typical orc.
Those are my favorite types of orc.
I know, right? And they look super upset that you just killed the big guy and slightly happy all at the same time. All right, Ash, it's your turn.
It's a
All right, well, I ride. I'm still on my horse, so. And I'm going to be right. I just ride straight forward onto this guy right here in front of me. Actually, no. I'm like abreast with. I'm back here, aren't I?
Yeah, you're
Sorry,
way back
I got
here.
lost. I got lost.
That's all right. It happens.
So I can ride to about right there.
Yeah, you can basically get up to. Yep.
So I ride to about right there, get the Spirit Guardians covering everything, and then I move my chain 20 feet forward.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which I guess you'll have
There
to
you
do.
go.
'Cause
Most
I
of the
can't
band
move
back
it.
together.
Oh, did
again.
it? That's right. That's my bad. My bad.
I don't think we've ever fought just like side by side.
No, and we never will
Ollie,
with Wyndon in the
steal it.
group.
Staying,
you can
staying
move it
away
now.
from dangerous is a smart move.
There you go. Tell them how it is there, Wyndon.
It's
You
true.
Let them know.
Like I said, I think well, he got hit. Did he get hit once this time?
Who?
Wyndon?
I
Did you
got
get
shot
shot?
at.
Oh, shot at.
I don't
yeah.
think you got hit.
I
though.
think. Have I been the only one that's hit you? and
I think so, man.
and that was only because you weren't expecting it.
Okay.
Actually, like Wyndon around a campfire, he's like, "Yeah, I got hit once."
It really
All
hurt.
right. And
Didn't
let's
care
just,
for it.
for the sake of things, let me get rid of
Our
that guy.
group needs a bard now. I can sing side by side there. Dean Martin.
Yeah, that'd be great. Okay, so now we've got the arrows coming.
Makes you
And
think
I
of
kind of
Hudson
messed
Hawk.
up last time. I shot more arrows than were necessary, but you all will forgive me, I'm
Only
sure.
2 hit anyway. That's
Yeah, exactly. So we've got 3 arrows that are still coming down onto Silverwolf. And let's see here. What do we got? Blah, blah, blah.
Ooh, natural 20 hits me.
Oh, yeah, it does. Okay,
And
so
I'm still not raging.
let's. All right, so let's see here. Give me an 8. Fuck. All right. 5 points of damage.
I'll take it.
Okay, so now we've got 2 arrows coming towards Raleigh. Let's see here. It looks like 2 misses.
Yep.
And then we've got 2 arrows coming towards Ash. What do we got? Oh, for crying out loud.
No, it's a 16. That's not bad.
Yeah, I don't think it hits though, right?
So you know hit, yeah.
Oh, it does. Okay.
I was gonna say that's a normal person. That's like 16 is a good AC.
Yeah.
3 points.
No, nothing happens.
3 points. All right.
3
so-
points.
Yeah, but again, nothing happened.
I'm of
Another
course
arrow
convinced
just
that
destroyed.
Nerul is really, blessing me today. So.
Yep. So another arrow just shatters against it.
The thing is, now he's never going to be afraid of an arrow for the rest of his life.
Right?
That's okay. I think I'm 5 points healthier than I really am.
No doubt. And that's the thing. Ash doesn't know what's going on. You don't know what this is because it got cast on you. You're like, what the? Man, I'm pretty badass right now. I don't know what's going on. But Nerul really must
I
like
am
me.
invincible.
Okay. All right, Raleigh, it's your turn, sir.
Oh yeah. All right, he's just gonna charge in. Just sword in hand, screaming, For Savala!
Aw.
And he's gonna twin a booming blade
Okay.
and hit these 2 guys right in front here with it. So here's the first one and the second.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
All of the damage.
Oh, what am I doing? I'm moving onto the wrong screen here. Hold on a second.
You do all of that damage?
Now,
No, the
so
second one.
The one on the left is the damage. The one on the right is the damage they take if they move, except it doesn't get the crit. So the bottom one would just be 9.
Got it. Still a lot of damage.
But it's still, yes. I mean, it's
36 right off the bat.
not nothing.
So you do 18 to that guy, and then this guy gets
Another 18.
18. Yep.
Keeping it consistent. And
They don't seem that much tougher.
then he's going to use his...
I heard that. Hold on. There's more. The door opens and 5 more ogres come out.
Bring him on.
Okay. So,
So he's going to use his extra action from haste to look at the other 3 and be like, "What, you punk motherfuckers?"
roll intimidation. Yeah.
I have a +8 to intimidation. I would like to mention.
Yeah.
Oh no, 6.
Plus
I'm
six.
sorry.
But still,
Still a pretty
But
good
still, god damn.
bonus, yeah.
they're like, we might take you seriously if you weren't wearing a coat. Really, just got to say.
Like, I'm a high charisma character with proficiency in intimidation.
Yeah,
I
man.
just killed 2 people.
Yeah, welcome to my pain, man.
The dice, man, they do not favor me. But
All right.
as he says that, he's just going to like casually walk back to his people. Like he doesn't ever turn around. He just walks backwards. Like, come on.
that. What?
Come. Yeah,
I
exactly.
guess Michael can't hear. I don't know if that means. I'm assuming that means on Skype. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Who can't hear?
Yeah, Michael.
What if it was like a
Michael's gone
personal
deaf.
issue with him? Like Michael had just all gone deaf, and we're
Yeah.
like, try restarting your computer.
Reset your ears, Michael.
Oh, okay. It's your turn.
All right.
Sabura.
So these are the only 3 around right now?
No, there's all those archers still around.
Where are the archers?
You don't
Here.
know because you haven't bothered to see them yet.
Up
You've
here?
been
Oh, this whole time we were getting shot, I thought it was from these guys approaching.
Me
us.
too.
yeah.
But
So
no, Rocky
here.
also.
That's okay. You guys all failed on your perception, so you're just.
I know where they are.
All right. Well, in that case.
So does Ash. Ash knows
Mm.
where they're at too.
Yeah. What would I do here?
I don't know. What would you do there?
Probably
I don't know if
kills.
I want to race the wait.
This
race.
is Civil
I don't
War.
want to race the wage.
Right.
I
don't
don't got
think-
Hunter's Mark up. Might
It's
as well
hard
just
to
go
say.
for
Yeah,
Jan.
I'm gonna move Hunter's Mark to this guy.
I was gonna say, I've known you long before you had rage, and you are always just kill people. That's your
Yeah.
instinct.
No, that
Just
is.
like
That's no. I mean,
kill
I'm gonna. Regardless, I'm gonna kill people. It's just how I'm gonna go about it is the question.
Right.
So
How
I move
can I
Hunter's
kill
Mark to the
folks?
guy in the top, and then I'm gonna swing my maul 3 times.
Yep, you can do that.
Um,
Oh, haste and hunters.
10 misses.
Yes, it does, sir.
Jesus, another 10.
Yep, that misses.
Awesome. This is-
Hey, you
And
hit
then a
that.
19. So that's
There you go, you're welcome.
14. Forget about because he hasn't been hit yet.
Well, hunter's mark.
But the Hunter's Mark. Ooh, 15 points of damage to the guy at the top.
If you wanted.
I do want to do 15 damage to the guy at the top. You're muted now. You
Yeah,
you were
I said-
not
nope,
muted
I
when you
got-
said that, but now you're muted. And we lost Michael, but
He's got. He doesn't die. He looks really bad though.
yeah, it was sort of like he's like dodging one, dodging the other, and I just hit him right in the gut with the last one.
You're entirely too thrown askew by all this fast movement. You're like, oh wow, I can. Oh, wow,
Yeah, it's hard to. Yeah, I've just got to get the hang of it. That's all. I'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Okay, so it is now the great and illustrious Wyndon's turn.
All right, so they're still within range, so I'm going to shoot the archers at the bottom here. So first this guy. Let's see if that hits. Oh, well, that'll hit. So assuming he's dead,
Yeah. Which one was it again? Was it the one?
Holy fuck!
this guy right here
I'm not seeing where you're pinging.
on the very bottom of the screen.
Oh, okay. That's why I didn't see it.
I checked.
Yeah.
He's within range still because I have sharpshooter. So
Of course.
That is a disadvantage crit. That is the best
Right?
I have ever
And then-
fucking seen.
second shot will be on this guy. So let's see if it hits. Ooh, I don't know if that'll hit.
13 hits.
Awesome.
And he's dead.
Cool. I'm gonna action surge,
Okay.
and then I will shoot this guy,
Okay. That
Uh,
misses.
and I will shoot him again.
Okay.
Damn it.
And that misses.
Oh well. Okay. Really glad I burned that action surge. All right. That'll be
I
it
am
for
too.
me.
Okay, Ash, it is your turn, sir. And for
All
those
right,
who
and I
didn't
am
see, what's
back.
happening right now is that Wyndon is systematically taking out the orcs that are on top of the buildings surrounding the
Yep.
prisoner's pen.
Now that
I wasn't ready
Ogre's
for
dead,
that.
he's focusing on the smaller range targets.
Yes.
All right,
Okay.
I
Yes, too.
run forward, get forward here. I will actually then, I'll just actually dismount and move forward on this guy up here.
Okay. Don't forget to move your spiritual weapon if you want.
Yeah, I'll move that slow thing after a while. Actually, I don't actually engage them. I stay back far enough that I'm not actually engaging them, and I do a ray of enfeeblement against the guy there in the middle.
Yeah, totally. And
No. Why did it not roll? Or no, is it safe?
that's why I was just checking. Raven feeling. I would think it would.
No,
be
it's a ranged spell attack roll.
Yeah.
Why did it not?
Yeah, it
roll?
is. I don't know.
I don't know. But we'll
Roll
fix
20
that.
if you'd like to be a sponsor. ...
I like how you always offer sponsorship to people when stuff doesn't work out.
Yeah.
I figure, look, who
Oh,
else is
that-
gonna want this? We'll take it.
That missed.
And
by the way.
this will move 20 feet forward. But my spiritual guardian aura is now surrounding all those
Yep. So on their turn, they'll have to make those
happy-go-lucky
saves.
guys. Yep.
Okay.
So roughish.
Let's
there, I
see.
guess.
So yeah. So since they're all in it, I need 3 saves for them, and I just will need to check something.
Ooh, 4,
Ooh.
2, and a 1.
Oh wow! They
Those are
all
the worst
fail.
ones yet.
They all fail
Wow.
badly.
Yeah, a 1, a 2, and a 4. It doesn't get any worse than that. That guy's
So
dead.
that's 11 points of damage for each.
Okay. It hurts the other 2, but the other guy just kind of gets engulfed in all the skulls as they surround him and just like they're going in and
Basically going
ears
after
and
him.
out of his
Just
mouth.
Chunks of him's flying off.
Oh yeah, for sure. Ooh, not so good. Not so good. Okay, so now let's see. Oh yeah, what am I doing? It's still their turns. So let's see. We're just
Their
gonna.
speed is halved as well, if it ever matters.
You know what? It might actually. Hold on one second. I need to just see. Okay, he's still good. So everybody can still get to where they need to be. 1 steps up to you, Ash, and then 1 is going to engage Silverwolf. So let's see here. This is the attack against Silverwolf. And that's a miss.
I just batted away with my maul.
And against Ash,
That'll hit.
that'll hit. So okay, it's actually 7 points of damage.
All right, so I'll take 4.
It's like, is it just me, or is it like Ash the only one that ever ends up getting hit?
I've got hit quite a bit so far.
Oh, that's true. Well, in
this
the
was
last
Eric.
episode, you got beat to death by your own party in a dream. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I got killed
After
too in
killing
the last
Ash.
episode, so.
Okay, so now we're down on the arch. Oh, you know what? I did shoot the archers, right? Because I forgot these 3 that were down here. So now let's recalculate. So we got 6, 7. There's 8. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's see. We're gonna roll /roll 1, 2, 3, and this is who's getting the extra arrows. And obviously, I didn't do that right.
Still
there we
don't
go. No,
know. No, there you go.
did it show up? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so 3, 1, 2, 3. Silverwolf, you're getting the extra arrows, sir.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got 2, 2, and you're actually going to get 4.
All right.
Sorry, I was using the restroom. Did Ash get hit by a melee attack, or was it by arrows?
Oh,
Oh,
guy
that's right.
moved, yeah.
With a melee attack.
So when he does, Raleigh is going to teleport to his side and attack the guy who hit him.
Now, when they move, don't they get that green flame or whatever, that booming blade damage or whatever it is, too?
Nah, the two guys I hit Booming Blade with died like fucking.
Yeah, he killed those as soon as he got
Yeah.
got him.
Move their corpses and they'll explode. It'll be great.
Okay, so there's that guy right here, and that still reduces the damage to him. So you took, I said it was what? How much damage did you just take last time, Michael?
4.
That Ash did?
Well,
4?
7 minus 3 is 4.
Okay, so it would have been 4. Okay, cool.
So
right.
if this hits, I need to add 1d10 to it, but I don't have it programmed in yet.
Okay, so just and then go ahead. Oh yeah, that hit. So he's dead. Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool.
And then go ahead and move your token to next to.
Sure. So the way this happened was Raleigh wasn't even facing him, and he's like looking around for like he's pretty sure he's been shot at a couple of times. And he doesn't really know where it's coming from, and then he hears this clang, and he just gets like sucked. Like picture like someone just like grabbing him and sucking him into a portal. And he's like, ah! And he comes out and he kind of flails wildly and just kills somebody. Whoa.
Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. But here are the 4 arrows coming at poor Silverwolf.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
None hit.
Yes. None of them hit. He meant poor just because your family is dead.
Okay, so now we've got 2 on Raleigh.
Yeah.
I'd like to see it. Get out of here.
They got 1 hit.
Nope. That was
He's hasty.
pre-haste. 18
Yeah.
is pre-haste.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
That is 20 before a shield.
No.
That is pretty much Raleigh's whole fucking thing is you just can't hit him. You're going to do a lot of damage.
But here's the question. Does 15 hit Ash?
Yeah.
So there's 2 hits on Ash.
Ooh, ouch.
And let's see. All right. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh, -3 though.
So let me give you the total. So
-6.
9.
17 points total minus 6.
11.
Yep.
That is almost like Barbarian. Close.
Very. Okay. So there we go. All right. So that is all of the orcs currently. Raleigh, it's your turn.
All right. So Raleigh's a little bit freaked out because he doesn't understand why he just teleported. And but as soon as he did teleport, he saw a bunch of arrows come raining in from, I'm assuming this direction over here, yeah? The 3 guys on the west.
Yeah, we'll say those guys closest to it. Sure, we'll say those guys.
And he just takes off running. They went, fuck you!
Okay.
And, uses, I think it can go 180 feet. It'll be my action, bonus action, and move action. And can I climb up? Well, yeah, so that's 100 well, it's not a straight line, right? Unless like if I
that's
could
what I'm saying.
and like run along, that would be epic.
It would be, but that's not happening. So what I
Exactly.
will say is that you can make it to the bottom of their. You just like you're right at the bottom where those guys are at. Then
Perfect. So yeah, that's actually perfect. So he gets like right up against the building, so they can't really shoot down at him, and he's just talking all kinds of shit. It's like, I'm here for you now. It's all over for you. You're gonna feel the sunblade upon your flesh. You should not have born an orc. We fucking hate orcs.
are you trying to intimidate him, or are you just talking trash?
I don't think I have the action to intimidate him, but they should still be intimidated.
Yeah, they're kind of, but yeah. Okay, so Silverwolf, it's your turn.
They know what's
All right, well, I'm going to move Hex with my bonus action to this guy next to me, and I'm going
Or
to...
Hunter's Mark.
Whatever it is, Hunter's Mark. I'm never going to get that
Hunter's
right.
Mark is what it is.
23 sessions, not including...
Yeah, but to be fair, this is the second time probably in 23
It
sessions.
is, and I've remembered to use it. Yeah, you're right.
The ranger fucking spell.
Okay.
All right, so I'm still hasted, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh, yeah.
well, 3 attacks with them all then. Natural 1,
Mm-hmm.
Natural 1.
That is glorious.
14
That'll hit.
for
Nice,
it's
don't worry
only
about it, he's
it's
dead.
19 plus
Dead.
6.
Dead.
Oh,
Stop.
I still want to do the damage.
Dead.
You want to know how
25 points of damage.
dead. Extra dead.
Gotcha. And haste is not concentration, correct?
It is
Oh, it
for
is.
Raleigh.
It's
so
not
if
for
Raleigh
me.
gets
For me.
like,
Okay.
You have to
if
hit
Raleigh
me
gets damaged, it could go down. But if Silverwolf gets hit, it won't go
It
down.
won't go down. Okay. I'm so used to old school spells because like before haste wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I have to. Is there concentration? Not concentration. But I like concentration. I like it as a rule. So
It is one of my favorite new rules for 5e.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, a lot of the rules are just carried over.
yeah, concentration and an advantage disadvantage I think are excellent.
Oh, absolutely. 5e in general, they did such a good job of keeping versatility and shit within classes while streamlining everything so there's not so many bonuses. Like Pathfinder, I very much like, but it's like, all right, I make an attack. Give me about 30 minutes, and I'll tell you what my modifiers are.
Adam, you're missing your cue.
Pathfinder, if you would like to be,
a
Oh,
sponsor
yeah.
or
I
Dungeons
see.
and Dragons.
Yeah.
Man,
Sorry.
he rolls 2 nat ones.
I was trying to think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 1 on that promo too. So let me ask a question. How tall is this building over here?
I don't know. We're gonna say 15 feet. Both of those buildings, the one where Raleigh's at and that one, are both 15 feet tall.
All right. Since I'm hasted, can I just grab a tooth from this guy and
Well,
be done?
Well, it's not your turn, but
It's not. My turn has just ended. I'm not
Yeah.
done with my turn yet. I could even move.
you can grab a tooth.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna grab
you
a
sick-
tooth.
You sick bitch, you can get a tooth.
I want this guy's tooth.
All right, Wyndon, it's your turn.
Okay, Wyndon kind of doesn't like the loose ends, so he's gonna shoot at this guy up here.
Oh, I thought you were gonna start shooting at the slaves.
No
Leaves.
witnesses.
Second
Yeah.
action to try again. There we go.
Yeah, okay, he's done.
And he's kind of disappointed in that, but that's all right. And he's gonna go back in here.
Yep. Okay. And that would mean it is Ash's turn. There's a bunch of dead bodies laying around you, ripe for the animating. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take care of Ash first and just do a cure wounds. Seem to have gotten rather beat up here.
I'm so glad that I shifted it to you.
So
Yeah, no
I
doubt,
will
huh?
heal
That
for
is like-
11.
It was just the perfect example of like, no, Ash stays at range. He never gets hit. It's, oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And I'll bring my these guys still haven't came out yet, have they?
The
I'm gonna
slaves?
go motivate them. Yes, I'm gonna go.
No,
motivate them.
they're still huddled in there, worried about
Is
what.
that door
I
still
don't-
open?
I don't like
Yeah,
how
it's
you said that.
Yeah, what
I
is,
do.
what is Ash's
I can
motivation
get about
look
right
like?
there.
He's gonna consider them enemies and let.
Yeah,
the
he's
I'm
gonna
ride
spirit
right
guardians.
here. Oh,
scare
no,
them with
was
the
it
chains.
when I cast Spirit Guardian, I already made them.
Hey, don't forget
safe.
you dismounted, but you can. Well, it doesn't matter. You can remount and then you'll be able to move that amount. So I just want to make sure that is what you're doing.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
And then I will bring my weapon here in beside me since it's close.
Oh, no.
And then I
Okay.
yell at them to get out of here. And I'm yelling at them both in common and in infernal both. And I'm really hoping to scare a few of them into running out, and the rest of the sheep will follow.
Okay. So the you're essentially trying to intimidate him into doing this. So go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
Sort of. I'm not that good at intimidation, but
That's what I'm hoping.
if I could do a strength-based intimidation, which is an example in the book even. But,
Are you going to kill one of them as an example?
he rides in and goes, "You need to go to safety."
yeah, I mean, it's the mechanic for intimidation. I think is kind of silly. So,
Yeah, I agree.
Essentially,
Hey, guys, how big is a beach ball? It's fucking big.
Okay, so you go in, and what actually happens is, so you ride in there on your horse with skulls flying all around you, and they're not like how I have them right now. They're not all clustered together like that. They all just like start parting and flowing back away from you, trying to stay away from the swirling skulls and all this different stuff. And you're basically going, you should leave now.
He is wearing a Iusian robe too, right?
Yeah.
I am, yeah.
Yeah. So it basically looks like an Iusian priest has come to murder them all. And so they're starting to scatter now. And they're actually going into, like, they're starting to scatter and go into the huts. You know, like, run! He's coming to get us! Ah! So they're just all going into the nearest huts.
All right, these guys don't want to be rescued. Kill them all. I have two modes. I was willing to go here and kill them to begin with. Talk me into coming and rescuing them. They're not interested. They can all just die. I'm leaving.
There it
It
is.
was a
Okay, so
stupid quest to begin with.
thank you, Silverwolf.
Action with the slaves in his own way was exactly the same as Raleigh's. It's like, hey, come be saved. No? All right, well then, fuck you. Whatever.
Exactly the same. Okay, it is the orc's turn, and let's see. Now we're down to 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 7, and just because I'm just gonna stay with the tradition here. It's gonna be 2, 2, and 3. So there's gonna be 3 that are gonna shoot at Silverwolf. Come on, baby. Yeah,
Not even close.
I
5, 4,
know.
and 7. You could add them up and it doesn't hit me.
Quit bragging. Okay, these are at Raleigh.
And I'm not even moving.
I do believe I have cover. Well, I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter. Never mind. Go
No,
on.
because the 2 that are shooting at you are actually the guys that are right here. So all they're doing is looking over the wall and shooting straight down at you.
Okay.
And then, let's see. 19 doesn't hit either, right?
Now,
I didn't think so because you're still hasted.
AC a 20.
All right.
So basically what it is he's just holding his shield over his head like an umbrella.
Yeah.
Do something.
But one of them's going to hit Ash. It's like,
Please,
see,
like-
and that's what you get. That's what you get for trying to be nice and save these people. Now
That's
you
what I get
it.
for my whole life. I do one act of kindness. Thankfully, Nerul was
Yeah, they're helping you.
swatted that arrow right away from me. So
Yep. It gets +1 to the damage, so it's actually 4. So you take 1 point
yeah, I suppose it's a slight punishment for
for being
trying
so
to
silly. Yes.
That's it. That's where the +1 came from.
All right, Raleigh, it's your turn.
All right, how high is this roof?
15 feet.
All right, he's gonna scamper his ass up there.
Okay, give me a athletics check. Yeah. This building's not conducive for you climbing. Although you're thinking, well, how the hell did they get up there? And you actually see a ladder laying on the ground, like right over here.
All right, so can I use the rest of my movement action and my bonus action granted by haste to get the ladder up and get up there?
No, but I will allow you to actually put up the ladder because it's just I'm being nice to you and giving you that ladder. So it took you. You look up and you try climbing, you slide back down. You're like, son of a bitch, I'm gonna have to find a way. And you start like stomping around a little bit. You're like, ooh, a ladder. And so then you put it up and you've got it set so that you can use it for the next round.
I guess I'll have to use. Well, I have 2 actions, so I'll use my other action. Like I was hoping to get up there and attack him, but I'll just get up there with my. Other action.
That works. And actually, it'll put you like right there.
I just picture like what is it that like that goofy music? What the fuck is it? Like that sounds really country-ish, and they play it when Benny Hill. He falls down, he gets the ladder, he puts the ladder super fast and scampers up the ladder.
There you go. Okay, so Silverwolf.
All right, so... Oh, man.
You can definitely get there. But that'll basically be your deal.
All right,
is
so
getting there.
basically, I'm just gonna move here. So I'm gonna use my hasted action just to double move, and I still have. Do I still have? It doesn't matter. I only have 1 arrow left, and I'm just gonna shoot 1 arrow at this guy.
Okay.
Rather than use the full movement. I have now 0 arrows. Can I retcon a what the fuck is it called? It's not Hex. Hunter's Mark.
No.
To that guy.
No,
All
forgot.
right. Well, I
Yeah.
move it. All right. So I hit him for 8 points of
Okay.
damage.
He takes it.
And then I'm going to move Hunter's Mark to the guy next to him
Got it.
with my
All
bonus action. All right.
Wyndon.
One day I'm going to figure this shit out.
It's gonna
Well,
shoot at-
I'm just impressed you called it Hunter's Mark. I'm
It
just
took
going to
me
throw
a
that
moment. I had to stop and think about it.
out. Okay. Which one are you going at again there, Wyndon?
one at the very bottom.
Okay. Yeah, that hits him and he's dead.
Cool. All right, then he will pop out.
And I would have just
And-
dropped my maul, but now I'm going to next time drop my bow
Yeah, shoot at
and
this
pick the
one here.
maul back up.
On the other side? I missed it.
Right here.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
And seeing. He's still.
You sound like a predator right there.
You really did.
He's communicating
Awesome.
with each pack of velociraptors.
Yeah. I mean, that's not a bad way to think about him, actually. He's. Yeah. And here's the rest of his movement and bonus action dash to get over here.
Okay.
Alright,
Cool.
that is me.
All right. Ash.
These people don't seem very interested in being saved, so I actually, let's see, no real targets around. I'm just gonna go right out and hang out by Wyndon, I guess, and demand to know when we're leaving.
What's the next move?
This is-
Yeah, right? Okay.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna ride out there. It's like these people don't want to be saved. They seem to enjoy it here. Let's just leave.
I love how so far no one's figured out that they're just scared.
Okay, so
We've just assumed that they're fucking idiots.
orc archers are going to be firing upon Silver Wolf.
Neither one comes
Ah,
close.
Jesus.
These archers, they had their fun early on, but they haven't hit me in a while.
Now these orcs up here all have dropped their when you started clambering up.
By the way, the
ladder,
one that with the one with the natural 1, I don't even think that even got off the roof.
Yeah.
But the one with the 12, I swat away with my maul.
that's quite intimidating.
Yeah.
Okay, so the they had dropped their bows and pulled out swords, and they're gonna all take swipes at you here. And these are actually let me just double check what the bonus they get to this is.
Plus 20.
No, but it is more substantial, so I'm gonna have to.
Because you're tired of us killing your orcs.
No, they're just much.
The archers are
They're
the
stronger
best
than they are
sword fighters.
dexterous.
They're yes, they're much. Thank you, exactly. Okay, so here they go. We've got 3 attack rolls coming at you. Ooh, there's some hits. At least one hit. Oh, and it just plus 5s it. Okay, so the 19's gonna hit.
I love it. Just add. Oh, by the way, plus 5. You can do the math yourself, asshole.
Yeah, I know, right? And I was like, oh, I see what it did. It was
Roll
just adding them
20
all
if you'd
together.
like to be a sponsor.
There. So
I'll burn a shield.
Okay, then let's see. So that's 24, and yeah, that'll do it. Because you're rocking what 20 right now, or 20?
20 right now, yeah.
Then he'd still hit you.
No, 25.
He's got
He's
a.
doing shield, so his AC's 25 for that.
Oh, is it plus 5? I thought it was plus 4.
It's plus 5, yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad. Okay, cool. All right, so there's no hits then, and I do believe that's all the orcs that are left on the map currently.
I think that it's definitely my favorite part about Raleigh. Is that he can just like walk into the middle of 3 orcs and know that it's going to be fine.
Yeah, but they're orcs. Okay, so we've got Raleigh. Go ahead, do it.
All right, so he's going to twin green flame blade on these 2 orcs right here. It doesn't matter either way. Any two of the two.
We'll do the top two, and then you can just say where the fire goes, which ones.
So yeah, exactly.
Or you could just bounce them back and forth between the two of them too.
No, so both are going to be targeting the one that I'm not hitting.
Yeah. Okay, but it's both the ones you're attacking.
So
correct?
so I'm attacking. All right, we'll put them number 1, 2, and 3. So I'm attacking number 1.
Okay.
And the flame is bouncing to number 3.
I
Then I'm
gotcha.
attacking number 2.
To
And
3.
the flame is bouncing to number 3.
Gotcha. Okay. That being
It's actually
said,
channeled all of it is getting right to him.
okay. All right.
So we've
Good.
got 18 points to number 1.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, yeah.
There's enough. These are just orcs.
These are just orcs.
You guys are to the level now where when they get
Don't just
lucky
say
on a
they're
roll.
just orcs. Those are my favorite enemy.
Yeah, your favorite. You've surpassed your favorite enemy by quite a bit.
I still love killing them,
I don't doubt that you do. I'm just saying.
and I'll never stop.
Yeah.
I'll never
Because I can't, I won't, I don't stop.
Don't worry. There's plenty more in this town.
I want to kill them all.
All right,
Trust
so
me.
then
You guys worry about the slaves and the weapons.
So then Raleigh, now that he's killed everyone around him, kind of takes a look and the battle seems to have settled, and this odd sort of calm starts to wash over him, and he looks down at the slaves and he sees them just fleeing and hiding, and a bit of Morgan starts to take over, and I can't remember, was it just a flat stun when they change, or is it a roll? And
No,
if
it's a stun. You're stunned for a round when the change occurs.
Okay. So as he feels it start to occur, he's going to try to run and jump the fence.
You can do that. Just
And
get
then
the,
when he lands, he'll boom, that's when he shifts to
How?
to
That's
Morgan.
give me an athletics.
Come on, hit it.
Come on, man.
Oh,
Okay. So but you
that's
still
a
you still
9
make
for
it
those
across.
of you on
So-
podcast.
Yeah. So what happens is you go and you still run, you jump, you start, and you start turning into this somersault sort of thing, and you just hit hard, bam. So it is going to give you 2d6 worth of damage. So let's see what ends up happening here. It could be little or it could be a lot. Oh, there's 1 6. So 7 points.
All or
So
nothing with.
Yeah, you took 7 points. So basically, you hit hard and roll, and then
He gets
basically,
knocked into Morgan.
it's basically it. So you're laying there. So you'll be stunned for your next turn. So you're just kind of laying there. Okay. All right. So now we are going to go. And here's the thing, though. Don't forget, haste is gone now.
I was gonna say, right? That dropped haste,
Yep.
right?
Haste is gone now.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Haste is gone now. Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're
Yeah, because you're not Raleigh anymore. That's
That
gone.
makes sense. Sure.
All right, Silverwolf. You're back to old slow ass Silverwolf,
Yeah,
and there's 2 orcs up there that are looking kind of.
I can only move to
Concerned.
here because then I've got. Can I try to climb 10 feet? Because I could. That's 20 feet right here.
No,
Yeah,
because your
so I
climb speed's half, and I'm just giving you an attempt to get up the.
Got it,
These are houses. These are not. It's not like it's a wall.
gotcha.
A cliff.
No, I'm fine. Yeah, I
I
get it.
mean, you have a chance, but
All right, yeah, all right. That.
Now, real life argument.
All right. Well, I will
I
with my bonus
climbed
action
several
move my hex
houses
to this
and no
guy
cliff.
because the other guy's dead. So.
it's called a hunter's mark.
Well, god damn it!
Okay.
Your bonus is going to start dropping to a D4 every time you call it.
Right?
If I ever play a warlock, I'm gonna call it Hunter's Mark too.
Of
That's-
course you
Of course you will. Of course you will. That goes without saying. Jerish, you were saying something there?
It was nothing.
He was just
I
making
already
fun of me.
forgot what it was.
He was-
Okay, well, there you go. All right.
rightfully
So, Wyndon.
Yep.
Take out the 2 guys. Take them out so he can't get them.
He's gonna shoot this one.
Yeah, baby. Come on. Yeah, okay. Give me the other one. Give it to me.
And he's
Give it
gonna
to
shoot
me.
the remaining one. Oh, there's
Ah!
but he will use his remaining movement to go. Let's see. There you go.
And let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna do a roll. Just a straight up roll here. Let's see what happens. Get rid of that. And just move one here to see the believability of this. Okay. The orc that's up there, like you shoot and it's like obvious that it like misses him, but he does like the NBA, I've been fouled. Oh, I got hit.
It's trying to fake us out. That
and he falls
okay.
down. But from your aspect there,
Awesome.
Silverwolf, you're going to need to give me a perception check to see if you noticed that it was that bad of an acting job.
17.
Yep.
Wouldn't the orc also need a performance check?
That's what I rolled.
That's what you roll.
And he
okay.
totally beat it.
I know you're faking.
It's like on all you're up there is damn.
In Orcish, which I understand.
Exactly. That's why I'll let you hear it. Okay. All right.
And I would have yelled that in Orcish also.
Right. All right, Ash, it's your turn.
If you're talking, we can't hear you, Michael.
Sorry, I was on mute.
Now we can hear you.
I'll just ride over here, hop off a horse, and load up the biggest, burliest looking orc that I can find there onto my, with my saddlebag area there of my horse, and then I'll climb back on once I get him loaded up.
Okay, so that'll take your turn to do all that.
So the biggest, burliest looking orc you can find is an ogre. It's what
All right, that's what I load up. They all just
well, the ogre is too big.
Ogre's a team lift, my friend.
Yeah, that's too
whatever. Now the biggest one I can lift up, throw it up there, tie it on. I mean, I don't care.
First, and we're also talking about whether or not your horse is going to be able to take all that ogre. No, that's too much. You can get an orc up on there. That's not a problem, though. So let's see here. All right. So now we're going back to the orcs. Okay. At this time, the orc is the last one that's laying up on top of that roof there. He's staying laid down, and all he starts doing is screaming in orc, "They're freeing the slaves! They're freeing the slaves!" He starts yelling at the top of his lungs.
I yell back.
The slaves don't want to be freed. You can stop worrying.
Yeah, you're embarrassing yourself.
Yeah. We tried. We just want to go home.
Yeah.
Kill your slaves. Eat them.
So that's all that. Now everybody else can go ahead and give me perception rolls.
Oh, Morgan. Morgan's perception is marginally better.
20 for Silverwolves, 14 Wyndon, 12 for Ash.
Okay,
It's kind of a whole other person now.
Then we're waiting for Morgan.
Oh, yeah, here it comes.
It's hard.
It's good.
People.
12.
Yeah, it's enough for basically Silverwolf. You definitely hear it. You hear you guys, all of you hear the thundering of like hooves, and you hear like the yelling and whatnot of orcs. The distant twang of arrows and things along those lines. Silverwolf, you actually hear a couple of stray words come to you in Orcish, as in the center, the slaves, more, quick, come. You know, you hear there's definitely orcs that have been at the wall having target practice at these Jorhassian mercenaries that were riding around, have come to the conclusion, hey, there's something going on in the fucking center of town. So
I'll just yell to the rest, good news, more are coming.
Okay. All right, so there was that. Morgan.
I stunned.
That's right. So you're looking up at the sky, and
I hit my head, man. It was a big fall.
this is something I don't think that we've ever ever discussed really. In I would think at least a roll would be called for. Granted, you guys are inhabiting the same body, so you still have things. I mean, how much does Morgan know of what was going on? I would think that
I'm glad you asked. I've been meaning to talk to you about this.
Yeah.
So Morgan knows everything that happens to Raleigh, and
Okay.
Raleigh knows nothing that happens to Morgan.
Okay, that is acceptable. I like that. We can definitely roll with that. Okay, so you're stunned and you realize that you're in the center of a orc city.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
probably as you're lying there, your first thought is, "God damn it, Raleigh."
Yeah, no, that's always. Like, this is such a familiar feeling for him. It's like, God damn it.
okay,
now
so
it's up to me to save all these poor fucking people.
here we go. Silverwolf, it's your turn.
How close am I to the door of this place?
No, you're close. You can go and get into the door and try and look around and figure out a way to get up here. Or you
No,
could try
I
and
don't
climb
want to
it.
get up. I want to try to get the weapons.
That's not the weapon store.
Nope.
Oh, God
the
damn it, that I'm
weapons
going to
are
climb the wall.
Here.
Where's the weapon cache?
Yep.
Next
South
building
of you.
south.
It's actually
Oh, it's back here?
yes, I'll ping it.
Yeah.
South of
There it
that
is right
building.
there.
Yeah, it's back there. All right, fuck it. I'm going to climb the wall then.
Okay, give me an athletics.
I'm going to try to climb the wall.
Yes, you are. And you do
13.
not. Nope, it's not good enough. It's not designed for climbing. So you're like, and you like start to get up, and it's like, no, can't do it.
That's my best skill, too.
And you failed.
I did fail. And I just yell in Orcish, "Come and face me, you pansy."
And you hear from up on top of the roof the orc in all his terror laying down flat. Hurry up! Come, bring the other ogres! Okay, in Orcish.
What is this? What is this building made out of?
It's wood and some stone. It's got like a stone base.
Mostly
and
wood.
then mostly the top part of it is, yeah, for sure. If you're looking at something to burn it, you could definitely burn it down.
Okay, food for thought.
Okay. All right.
Can I look around to see if anybody else is coming?
Okay, give me another perception check.
Yeah, I rolled good ones on those. 21.
There's a lot of people coming.
Yeah. All right.
You don't see them, but you hear them.
Christmas morning is
And-
coming back.
And there's actually, it's like, huh, what's that vibration in the ground?
So I'll yell
If you
out. They're good
if you were-
news. Even better news. They're all coming.
Yeah, if you were a cowboy in the old west and you had your ear to the railroad track, you're like, now there's a big train coming my way.
Love the voices.
All right, here we go. Wyndon.
Yep. All right.
William just wandered off. He's back.
Okay. So, boy, that's not great.
And basically, if you whoever wants to, you can roll again, perception.
I mean, I yelled out that everyone's coming.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did yell that out.
So that gets me there. I will yell out to everybody. If only I was doing a fake Austrian accent, I would say, "Come with me if you want to live."
Come with me if you want to live.
Exactly. They're coming. We
We
really,
just moved them all into the building.
we really are your only hope. Honestly. So I'd recommend.
I kind of
putting with
yell
us-
back at him, "Don't bother. They want to die."
And that's my turn because that was my movement and me saying all that. So
You know what? That's rather valorous. I must say that was very nice. I like
As far as Winding goes, for
Wyndham
sure.
is a nice
yeah,
guy.
right?
That
Such
was
a
the
nice
most
thing.
brave thing Wyndon's ever done.
Yeah, usually he runs. I mean, he gets strategically placed. All right, so Ash, it is your turn.
So I'm gonna ride double move. I'm gonna go about to hereish, I think, on my
Mhm.
horse, and that's pretty much what I will do.
Okay.
I said I double moved, and I'll drop
do-
my chain.
I do-
Actually, I'll just leave my chain there because I think it's gonna not matter.
I do appreciate you guys spreading yourselves out like this. Orcs.
I'm staying closer to Wyndon over here, or not to Wyndon, but to Silverwolf over here.
Okay.
Not a bad
Okay,
plan.
so it's the orc's turn, and that orc on top of the roof is still just hollering his ass off. And all of you definitely hear, yeah, you feel from the sounds of it, it's almost as if it's a foreign concept, but it's sort of as if in 2 rounds you're going to be overwhelmed with orcs.
Yeah.
I did.
Which
try to
direction do they
warn
seem to be
everybody.
coming from? All directions?
All
Certain
directions. There's a bunch coming from. There's all directions. Like I said, still a city's worth. Okay, Morgan.
All right, so Morgan is going to get up and move, through the camp here, just kind of walking, not running. But as he does, he's going to be calling to these people and just imploring them that, listen, this is your only chance. These are orcs. They will kill you. They will eat you. They will rape you. Maybe all 3. If you come with us...
Not
In no
necessarily in that
particular
order.
Come with me. You may die today, but you may gain freedom. If you stay, you will die. This is why we're here. We came here for you, to save you. Please overcome your fear and flee. We can help you. And he leaves the gate. They come.
Yeah, give me a persuasion check.
You make me roll charisma when I switched out of Raleigh.
Yep, you sure as fuck better believe it.
Since this is the 3rd time that we tried to rally them, can he have advantage?
Ooh, I like it.
No.
I like
Why would he
it.
have advantage?
Can I get aid from previous Raleigh?
Yeah.
No.
And
Give myself
crazy, scary-looking Ash.
Yeah, with skulls flying around him.
Like
You
they've
never
seen
know.
how many orcs we've killed.
Yeah. Can we get advantage?
Fairly
And-
easily.
And I will be the voice of logic, the DM logic, and I will point out there is still only 4 of you fuckers, and you're inside a city full of orcs.
That's all we
We're
need.
not saying stay here and fight the orcs. It's like this is your
Yeah,
one
you're trying to
chance.
Sparta. Yeah, you're trying to Spartacus them up.
We could do this with
3.
3. Now, I mean,
Yeah.
4 is a luxury.
What you're saying is, you're going to die anyway, so come out and die fighting with us.
Or
So,
take your one chance. Like
Yeah,
if
I totally
so
get it.
My main argument is based on the fact that there's so many less of them than the first time we came. So these people have spent months just watching the people around them die and die and die, and finally that gate is open. Are you really going to stay and wait to die? Or are you going to you're going to roll the dice?
Yeah, they're staying in the house, man. Because basically what ends up happening is people are brought in, some die, and then they're shipped off to be slaves other places. Now, granted, 1 or 2 die from orcs being cruel to them. But, there's still a possibility you're going to get not killed while you're here, and then you'll be sent to work out your life someplace else.
Can
Totally
we
fine.
just
And kill
metagame for
there.
a moment and just ask what would happen if he rolled a 15?
No. Basically, you guys would have had to have a hell of a lot better of a plan than just coming in and killing orcs in front of them to convince them that they were going to leave.
I mean,
Like if, let's say, for example, I'll tell you what this would have worked. One of you came in and had enough power that all you did was clap your hands, and all the orcs around you fell dead at the same time. They'd have been like, "That's the dude. We're following this guy."
Yeah, that's fair.
Well,
All right.
there's still time.
There's still time. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, that was a good speech, though. I was
That
impressed.
was a very good speech.
Yeah. Okay. Silverwolf. You guys still got to make it out of this fucking place.
Not tonight, though.
Oh no, not tonight. Not tonight.
I'm a long way from this house here, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah, go unlock all those weapons for the people huddling in fear inside those.
They don't
shit.
give a damn.
No.
They've already
Oh, yeah.
decided
No,
their
at this
fate.
point, they deserve to die.
All right, I walk out back to the main road,
Mm-hmm.
and I say, "Free who you can. It's time to go." And I just stand there with my maul, looking in the direction away from where Wyndon and Morgan is, or are, I should say, and wait for the onslaught.
Okay. And you know what? That's where we're gonna end.
Cool.
Dun dun dun. See, the good thing is I totally have a already prepared plans for the TPK. Yeah, and yeah. So there it is. That's where we shall end this great, glorious slave rebellion, freedom. I don't know what the hell you want to call it. So
No rebellion
Nope.
at all.
No,
nope.
Cowards through and through.
they really
So,
to the
are.
core.
I would like names for maybe the.
I would like to
fifth or
point
sixth
out
time I've
this.
said-
You guys came
What are
in.
we
These
here?
people are beat. They're
Right.
they've been humbled. They've been gone through hell, and you just show up 4 guys. One looking like a vampire. One time he's got skulls flying all around him. Granted, you killed a bunch of orcs. I'm like, well, who the hell are these? There's 4 of them. They're just killing all these other orcs. Well, where are they going to take us? It's not like you rolled in with wagons and said, come on, pile in. We're going to outrun the bad guys.
They've obviously never seen Spartacus.
Obviously not. Yes. There
They
was still a
obviously have no
And that's
honor.
my
They have
question.
not a shred of dignity amongst them.
there was a chance with a high enough roll when you guys came in to make them all go, let's go out in a blaze of glory. That could have happened, but you really had to convince them, and it didn't happen. These people are slaves, and there's like, we're at Kinemeet. Where are we going to go? What are we going to do? It's like they've got enough smarts to know, hey, if we go with these guys, we sure the fuck are going to die. If we stay in here and are good, maybe we'll still get shipped off to some place where I got maybe a better chance to get away. So
It brings me to the excellent question that I've asked so many times. Why the fuck did we come to Kinemeet?
right?
Yeah, I don't know
Let's
either.
go to the rift.
I
have
do.
no idea why we're here
No.
either, actually.
This is, you guys want to know why you came to Kinemeet? I'll
I
tell
have
you.
no clue.
I can tell you exactly what it is, and it's totally within character, and I love it. Because what Silverwolf is doing right now, he's committing suicide in a glorious way
This
that he
is-
thinks will honor his family.
Yeah, this could be Silverwolf's last stand next episode.
Yeah. That's what's
That's
happening.
it. That's the reason he brought you here. Yeah.
That's the whole reason he came here. He didn't care if you guys came here and died.
No, he didn't.
And that starts to sink in.
Yeah.
And how
es-
far away from the exit?
Especially after
Yeah,
we came
it's-
here the
it's-
first
you're
time,
at the
and
center
it wa-
of the town right now. Oh, here, you know what? I actually made a real.
Which
Here,
means
I'll-
I have no idea how big this town really is.
yeah, here. Let me show you.
Center of the town I live in, that's like 3 blocks.
yeah.
I can run it in 2 minutes.
So I'll ping where this is going on.
Oh, boy.
So, like right over in here. Granted, it's not, verbatim, but it was just to give you like a scope and a size is basically what's
So
going on.
it's comparable in size to Rook Roost, if we're
No,
assuming.
Rook Roost is like twice the size of this. Easy.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's slightly different scale then. Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, when we came here the first time and Silverwolf saw what was going on, there was no way that he wasn't coming back here.
Yeah. No, I know what's going on.
Live
You're-
or die, he doesn't care.
Yeah. Your compatriots are just starting to understand. So, all right. So,
When they
all right,
heard favorite enemy, they thought he just really liked them.
Mhm. Okay. All right. Well, hey, everybody. Thank you. You've made it through another glorious episode of the Pressed Ganged Opportunists. There's definitely some changes that coming. So we'll see what's going on, what's happening. Thank you for watching episode 23, and we will see you all next Tuesday. Peace out.
Have a
See you
good night.
guys. Have a good one.
Met her in Rookroost in a magic house. Raleigh fed her a dead mouse. She was powerful beyond compare, with her crazy fucking hair. Telling stories in a creepy voice. Had to follow her, we had no choice. She loved everyone, all the men, not beholden to the Duchy of 10. Never was one to cry. Never thought she would die. Split her open and let her decay. Scoop her up and be on our way. Had to listen, she was our guide. We were nasty and hurt her pride. Gave us weapons to get on her side. Made herself pretty in the night. Food and drink were all around. In her presence we were safe and sound. They killed her when we were not around. Probably should have put her in the ground. Never was one to cry. Never thought she would die. Split her open, let her decay. Scoop her up and be on our way. 6.5 pounds of Salus. 6.5 pounds of Salus.